awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Offensive Charm Podcast, episode 103. I am Alex, the most just call me Jazz. I'm the charm around here, obviously. I am, of course, joined as always by my dear friends Emerada and Bear.
Yay.
Yes, I am Bear. Hello.
Amazing, fantastic enthusiasm. Love you guys. You're great. But we also have our special guest this week. It is the guest week, of course. And I went ahead and grabbed our good old buddy Hurtbox to come and join us tonight. How you doing, Hurtbox?
Doing okay, though I'm going to be forever paranoid with my headphones just now.
Yeah, what happened?
I felt something in my right headphone, and it was an earwig.
Oh, dear God.
Oh
Wow.
no! Holy shit! Wow!
burn
Yeah,
it.
and maybe you want to clean those out real good before actually using them.
That is
Time
like
to burn down the
first time
house.
That's ever happened.
I don't know if you gotta burn down the whole house, but yeah, that sounds
Oh, you gotta burn down
horrific.
the whole
Actually,
house.
It's
Good
it's
lord.
dead
At least
now.
that
It's
room.
good,
The whole house has got to
That
go
is
now.
obviously.
yeah. Also, hey, fucking what's it called? Twitter is working again,
Yay.
which means the podcast
Yeah, I
isn't
wondered
ruined.
about that.
Speaking of, you want to cover that super chat from Markson we got before the start?
Yes, I do. Hang on, I need to actually see it. I forgot to open up the stream on my phone.
Oh, I forgot to set up the Q&A.
Please
that real quick.
do, and tell people about that while you do that.
So I'm setting up currently what is called the Q&A. If you have any questions for us that you would like to ask, random questions. Sometimes people ask us philosophy questions. Sometimes they ask things we like. Sometimes they just say funny things because they like to say funny things. You can go ahead and put those in the Q&A and we will address those at the end of the stream. However, if you are a moneyed person and would like to throw money at us, we will do random things and embarrassing things, especially.
A
At any point in
moneyed
the stream.
person. Why does that sound like a fucking like? It sounds like one of those like
New slur on lock.
politically politically correct terms, right? Moneyed person. You're no longer rich. You're a moneyed person.
And
New
you know what?
slur against the rich on
You're,
lock.
you're not
Exactly.
you're not poor. You're not broke as shit anymore. You're money deficient.
Yes, you are just not moneyed. That's all. That is a problem you can fix, or you can just give us your money and have Jazz read embarrassing things. That also works for me. So
I suppose we could do that. Yes.
Throw-
but I would like
throw
to
money at
go
us,
ahead
please.
and- Yeah, let's go over an example here with our good old buddy Marksman, longtime supporter of the show. Love you, buddy. It's not April 1st. Pal World is serious. Who will buy? So for those who don't know what the fuck Marksman is talking about, Pal World dropped a trailer, another trailer for More Than Just Pals, their dating sim that they April Fooled about like 2 years ago. 1 year ago? No, it's like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it was
like
2 years
a
ago.
year-
They did the original one, and then they put a Steam page up the year after, and now we're at today.
Now we're at today, where they're actually saying, yeah, we're totally actually gonna do it, you guys. It's coming out, it's happening. You will be able to date the pals, and maybe some Doki Doki shit's gonna go down because that trailer was very fucking like literature club esque. I don't like. Have you guys? Has everybody seen the trailer here? By the way,
I have.
Yes.
I have not.
Oh, you've
you've
not.
not. Yeah,
We should
Take-
show
take a
it.
quick-
You
Yeah,
should
take
show
a
it.
quick look here. Let us show the people what we're talking about. And let me see if we look up the Pal World Twitter. There it is. Yeah. So this is it's a pretty wacky fucking trailer too. It's great. Let me make sure I'm sharing the screen with the trailer on it. That would probably help. There we go. Okay. And and also make sure it's not completely muted. Oop. More Just Pals.
I got your email. Listen, 2 years ago, when we made the dating simulator joke, everyone thought it was funny. And 1 year ago, when we put up the Steam page, all the players were laughing. But Takuro, actually make the game? I don't understand. For starters, the entire dev team is working on 1.0, so we can't even reassign devs. Why do you even want to do this?
And he's been fucking Slay the Spire too, right?
Yeah, I can relate. I
Yeah,
feel
like how many hours have you put in now, Bear? Because I remember last time we talked it was like 40 or some shit. Are you 100 hours in now? Where are we at, Bear?
I'm at 115 hours.
Spire check. God
Damn.
damn, man. The vibes are immaculate, are they not?
I'm not sleeping a
must
lot
be.
recently. I just
Yeah. You doing
some
okay,
things are
buddy?
going on in my life, and I've made it to Ascension 8.
Okay. That's I mean, that's an accomplishment. That's cool. That's good. I think you should maybe also make sure you're getting enough sleep though, just in case. You never-
No,
No?
Sleep
I
is
don't
for the
need that.
weak.
Okay. Well,
Look,
right.
I'll sleep when
I
I'm
get
dead.
Which
That
will
is-
be soon for me.
cool.
Yes, I'm working.
I prefer
on that.
you not. I would prefer you stick around, man. We still got like a few more ARPGs to play.
Okay. Well,
You can die after that, but not until those
Oh.
are done.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that, buddy. Pal of mine.
Hey, anytime, friend, anytime. All right.
Real
Anyway,
dark-hearted
but
you are.
what about the manpower issue? Moving devs around is really difficult right now.
Mhm.
Hire new ones.
That I don't recommend, unless I don't know how like big is the Pal World dev team at this point.
I mean, well, if you're hiring games specifically for that game, you want, besides which you're going to want devs that want to make that kind of game anyway.
Yeah.
It makes total
Because
sense.
you always just get a little like skeptical though when they talk about like hiring on more devs when like there's been so many issues with studio bloat in the last like half decade, you know, so it's like
I think a good chunk of Pal Worlds, like just very existent, filters out a lot of the bad
Oh.
actors, we'll say.
In their hiring process too, they
Yeah.
actually look at your
Yeah.
Steam profile
Yeah.
to make
Yeah,
sure you
we
play
talked about
games
that.
first.
Yeah, they do.
like we talked about that on the show a couple months ago. It's like, yeah, that's a great hiring process. Fucking sick. You guys hire people that actually play video games? God damn, novel concept. Love that. Good stuff. But anyway.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, but that many? Dating sims aren't normal games. We'd need to hire people who.
He's just not talking.
Okay, I guess that works.
That's
But
great.
the fans will want to know as soon as possible. Understood?
I feel like the move right now, like the way they've kind of been doing this game, right, is right.
Yeah.
They had the initial joke, which was just a tweet 2 years ago. Then they dropped the Steam page itself on last year, April 1st. Tomorrow, they should just shadow drop the game, like full game. It's complete.
That would be
that's what
hilarious.
I feel like that's gotta be like that's the power move here, right? That's the absolute fucking peak move for them to make at this point. It's just like, yeah, no, game's out. To play it
No,
right now.
It will
And I-
either be
By the way,
back
here's the game.
tomorrow, or it will
Yeah.
be next year.
Okay. All right.
It'll be one.
I think it'd be fucking amazing if they just dropped it. And you know, Madame Savvy would be incredibly happy about it, I'm sure. So I saw
She's
her
very
tweet about it.
excited.
She was
Surely.
very excited. And I know Rada here is excited as well. And you know what? Even I'm excited a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It's always on the roster for dateable characters, so I'm
You
in.
know, if it's Doki
I'm in.
Doki, if it's like Doki Doki Literature Club, I would actually be interested in it. I like that game.
I
hear a lot
also
of people
enjoyed
did.
that game. So
A lot of people did, and but again, we'll get there. Let's let it play. We'll get there. Because I believe this is where the actual game trailer starts. Yeah, here we go. Hey, there she is. And then the pal. Also, did anybody? I'm sorry. Did anybody else like see Quiverin over here with the fucking sailor outfit and immediately think of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, or is that just me?
I think that was
that's not
just you.
Not incorrect.
Well, we were talking about marshmallows earlier, and
Yeah. Well, I
It
mean
looks
that,
like-
but no, it's just like the like completely white character wearing the little sailor hat. Like I just immediately thought,
And you see, I think the Cracker
Yeah.
Jack boy.
I see that.
I
Too.
mean,
that's fair.
wait, he wears the hat. Yeah, that's fair. But like, and even his head's like kind of spherical, kind of like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You know, like
Yeah. overall feel, I can see the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But
Okay, thank you. That's all I'm asking. You know, if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down here, that's all. I don't need you to necessarily completely agree that that's like the vibe, but as long as you see what I'm saying, right? That's all.
Yeah.
That's all right. Okay. Grandpa's in there. Of course, Cat. This character I never actually saw. I didn't play enough Pal World to know who the fuck this is. I need to get back.
Sheep would know.
When is the full release again? Did they put a date for that? For the
I haven't said yet. Just soon.
Damn. Okay. I'll keep an eye out. A spear? We can't have those anymore. Nintendo said we can't. Oh no, that can't still be there. I actually
that's
like
why
what
it's,
if we
it's
just
covered
said
with grass and shit.
no?
It's like it's in the past. It's old.
Yeah, I guess
dumb.
so, huh? Like, are they gonna allude to like the shit Nintendo made them remove in this game? Because like, holy fuck, if they did, that'd actually be hilarious. Oh my god,
that would be
Would be.
amazing.
Oh no, Lavander. I don't know who that is. Black market guy. Oh, right back to it. I wonder if this is gonna end up being like a fucking ReZero situation where like every time you die, you start the game over again. Which I guess the Doki did that too. So
It's real.
I'm pretty sure there is a manga that
it's
is exactly that.
It's real. That's it.
Real.
Yeah. So there it goes. I do find it hilarious that there's only like one human romance option here. I mean, I guess
Right.
So far.
the black market guy counts technically, sorta, kinda. I think he's human.
Are
Jazz.
we really bringing Ugly Bastard into this?
I mean, what's up, Bear?
Zoe's only going to be there to introduce you to Griswold.
I really hope not. Listen, if I can't have Zoe, we'll go with Catrice, I guess. I mean, we do what we got to do, but I would prefer.
You don't want a spider waifu?
Not particular. I mean, listen, if we're talking about like Monster Musume or some shit, then we could talk. Tyrantris, not necessarily my thing.
But all those legs to hug you with.
In development soon, we promise. Okay. So chances are probably not actually going to just shadow drop it tomorrow, unless they do, which would also be really. If this was just a lie and it's already been developed and they're ready to just drop it tomorrow, that would be great. Oh my god, fucking love that. It'd be amazing. But yeah, they seem to be committing to the bit here.
It's
so
real.
That's cool. Have they said anything else about that like fucking Animal Crossing thing they were doing? By the way, what did they call that one?
I think that one's supposed to come out soon.
Pal
Yeah.
Farm?
Was that not also a April Fool's thing?
No.
No. Oh. Like I don't. Do they? Does fucking Pocket Bear just have like a website I could look at this stuff on, or? Well, at any rate, yeah. So it is happening, and I suppose when it happens, Rada will have the coverage for you. I might play it as well.
Haha.
Bear will probably play it. We'll see.
Yeah. At some point.
Oh, I can do a website. But this is just the main game of Pal World. Didn't really say anything about.
It's.
Oh wait, games. Here we go. Pal World, Craftopia, Over Dungeon, Pal Farm. That's the one.
Yeah.
Wish list today.
I have that wish listed on Steam.
Yeah, and this kind of looks like it's just made in the same engine as Pal World normal.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, nothing about a date or anything just yet, eh? But there's like a Steam page up for it.
Yeah, there's a Steam page for it.
Oh, okay. And change scenes with your pals, yada yada yada. Yeah, okay. Fun stuff. Defend your wait, what?
Yeah, there's combat.
Dangerous pals. You know what? All things considered, that does make a hell of a lot of sense, doesn't it? Why wouldn't there be? Man, just making me really want to just play this game again, like right now. Like actual Pal World. But at this point, yeah, I might as well just
I
wait
am-
until they drop the 1.0.
Yeah.
That I'm holding out for that 1.0. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
jump into it with full force.
I'm excited to check out the especially the Terraria crossover stuff. Like that looks really fun.
Sheep still plays the fuck out of the game.
Really, just like it's like on a regular basis. At least,
Yeah,
like, once
no,
a
he
week,
has it
great.
open and running on his computer sometimes just to let things farm. He's playing that game all the time.
Gotcha.
I'd have burnout, and I don't want to have burnout when the 1.0 drops.
Yeah, that's fair as well. Plus, there's other shit I could be playing right now, like Crimson Desert. So
This is the
Yeah.
same guy who has thousands of hours into Dragon Quest Builders 2. So take that as you will.
Damn.
no, yeah, I get
Oh.
the sort of man he is now. I know what kind of man he is with that
You said you
information.
started
Yeah,
with
I
1,000
understand.
hours, and I got worried you were gonna call me out for something. But you know what? Yeah, no, I understand. Chief. I'm just saying, for me, I want to not be as burnt out.
No, you're good, Bear. Uh-oh. Hello? Keyboard? Not again. God damn it. Oh, that's not it. That one. At any rate. But we kind of went a little bit out of order here. That's was technically news, but that's not where we're at this very moment. Where we start typically is with the week. So, has anybody had a week that they would like to talk about? Hurtbox, I don't know if you know how this works, but usually we start with our weeks and we just talk about anything we've been watching or playing or even reading. You know, some people still read sometimes, so
Probably on occasion, yeah. But
Yeah.
nothing too
But yeah,
eventful. It is a Tuesday.
it is. But I mean, just anything that you've been like getting into throughout the week, like since last Tuesday.
I don't know, man. I play my gotcha slop.
Oh yeah, what games do you play? I'm one of those too.
Nikkei, Nikkei,
Mm-hmm.
Girls Frontline 2,
Mm-hmm.
and I still play Genshin.
You still play Genshin? That's fucking nuts.
I have only missed 21 logins since it started.
Wow, you are disturbingly in there. Okay, fair enough. Wait, so have you been playing that new like Genshin side thing with like the creative characters and whatnot? What do they call that shit again?
Fuck no, I hate that shit.
Seems like a lot of people do. In fact, I think
I went in there
after-
and then I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, as it passed along, apparently they got like a new controversy with that too, where it's like they got the AI like listening to your audio chat if you use the in-game like chat, like the voice
Oh.
chat. Apparently,
Yeah.
like they're like training their AI on your fucking voice and shit now, and like people, like it apparently in the what's it called, the EULA, right? There's
Uh-huh.
something in there about like how they're doing that, and you're essentially giving them permission. But there is apparently supposed to be an option to toggle it off, right? But nobody's able to find the toggle it off option. So now people are like, "What the fuck?" And that's that whole thing going. But like, I kind of assume that thing fell off after all the like crazy monetization nonsense that happened like back when they
Yeah,
first
no,
dropped
it's
it.
even more predatory than Genshin is.
Yeah, from what I've heard, I remember just laughing. I remember exactly what it was. Oh my god, it was like they tried to do an apology thing where they gave you like some of the premium currency, but it like wasn't even enough to buy like a single hat or some shit. And like I remember just like losing my mind laughing at that.
Oh, hello, Fallout 76.
Yeah, exactly. Like I immediately thought of the fucking the nylon bag or whatever, right? That was the deal, like because apparently the
No,
same nylon
yeah,
bag
the
was also
nylon
in
bag.
game, and the apology
it was a
credits
nylon
they gave you
bag.
weren't enough to buy the bag in game.
Yeah, it wasn't enough to buy the bag in game or even like really anything other than I think like a color or something.
Oh, you love it. You love to see it. Oh, that's that
It's
good
very
shit.
funny.
Oh man, I'm also just thinking about like all the tweets recently that I saw, like people showing off their crazy cool fucking armor sets that they found in Crimson Desert, and like every time I see one of those, there's at least one retweet that's saying, yeah, if this was in a Bethesda game, they'd charge you like $50 for it. If this was in an EA game, they charge you $60 for this horse armor, all that shit, right? It's like, yeah, no,
Right.
you can just unlock all this shit by playing the game. What a novel concept, right? Shit, I remember when that used to be a thing. Damn.
Right?
Eastern devs bringing it back, huh?
The good
Man.
old days.
Mm-hmm.
Back when my bones didn't hurt from just moving.
Yeah, I feel that one. Yeah, I do.
You still got bones,
Yeah.
you youngin.
There's weather coming in. My hand hurts.
Mm. Mm.
Rod is over
I
there
woke
just
up.
turning to dust.
It's like I woke up from sleeping. I woke up from having a nap. My whole body still hurts.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
We are terribly off balance in our age demographic right now. Usually Asta levels us out by being like the youngest in the crew. He's like in his mid-20s, right? So usually he's here to balance us out age-wise, but oh no, it's the
My birth year
offensive
starts
old
with
cast
19.
tonight.
Yeah, I feel that.
The offensive old podcast.
But
The
I
offensive
You know what?
cast.
Dude,
Was
I would
born in the
absolutely
80s.
I would love a podcast where it's just a bunch of old people that don't give a fuck about like modern political correctness and they're just saying whatever like that'd be amazing.
that's our
Oh my God.
podcast.
People not
Yeah?
afraid to see retards. The
Have you
podcast.
not noticed?
Is that our podcast?
Back
This
in the
is-
day,
No, I mean- I
back
mean-
in
I
the
mean, like,
day,
proper
everything
old. I mean,
used
like-
to be
like-
really good. Now
I mean, like
everything's just gay and retarded.
Yeah, I mean like people in their like 70s, right? Like just old people. Right?
Oh, you're talking like they're dropping
Yeah.
the really politically incorrect, like
Yeah.
hard R.
Like I want Asta's grandma on a podcast, you know?
I kind of do too.
People, we
But-
need a podcast full of people who talk like Uncle Ruckus.
Dude, no, like we you know
Well, we have Uncle
our
Ruckus
buddy
Jr. here. I mean that counts for
Yeah,
something.
wow, bro. Damn.
You have what?
Nephew Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus Jr. Is that what
Hmm.
I am? All right, that's a
Back
new one.
in
That's a
my
new one for
day.
me. Man, I'm just stacking the titles here like crazy. That's a new one. I gotta this epithet. I gotta put this up on my door frame or something. Just
Uncle
people can know what's
Tom.
going on as
The,
soon as they walk in the room, right?
The intro music can be the fucking song that Ruckus was singing with that.
Yeah, it's like the
that one
tuba.
guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I thought you meant his theme.
No. The
Oh.
one where they were just saying a bunch
Don't
of racial
trust them
slurs.
new niggas over there. Every day, nigga assins in there.
It was just him and that. I forgot the guy's name.
Oh.
Everybody behind the glass was just like, bro. what
Oh,
the fuck are we
no,
getting
you mean
ourselves into?" No, I'm talking about like
God.
where they were saying like all the fucking racial
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, the
Like the fucking
Anyway,
right
you
winger.
figure
Yeah.
the president's.
Yeah, that song.
Oh fuck, what was that guy's
That's the
name?
intro song.
Oh, I feel like it's like
I
right on the
forgot
tip of my
his name.
brain. Yeah, it's like Catch or something. No, damn it, I can't remember, but I know exactly who you're talking about. The episode you're talking about. That shit was amazing. Oh my God. Oh, that shit was hilarious. But anyway, so that's all you've been up to, Hurtbox, this week.
At work and was on Dog Wave over the weekend.
Oh, fun. Maybe some
that
stuff
was
we're
fun.
going to be talking about is gonna come up from what
Possibly.
you guys talked about there. And if not, you're more than welcome to bring it up again if there's any stories we missed, because I am a bit scant on the stories. Usually, I have enough tabs to just be genuinely concerned over. But this time, it's not that bad.
You telling me by
Yeah.
default you don't have like 50 tabs open?
Usually when we're about to do the podcast, it's close to that, right? It's at least 30 tabs. But yeah, I don't know, been a bit of a slow week this week, which is funny, right? Because these guys are always giving me shit for
Right.
saying at the end of every podcast how much could happen in 1 week. And as a matter of fact, not a whole lot did this time.
Finally.
Don't bitch
Yeah.
about it being a slow week.
I mean, but that means we have less content, man. We're doing this
Sometimes
for
you
the
just want a little
content.
peace and quiet.
We have
I guess,
stories.
you know.
We are not
It-
without.
It has actually been like a crazy chain of just like tons of shit happening every week for a while now. So this actually
Yeah.
probably is needed. Shit's got to cool down at some point, right? There's got to be a cool down. Otherwise, it just becomes the norm, and then it's not exciting anymore. So,
Mhm.
but anywho, no, you know what? Hang on, I'm gonna change this possible podcast title. I thought of something funnier.
Good. In the meantime, as far as my week went, since we're done with our boxes, I obviously did more Slay the Spire. I can't lie and say I did something else. My hours went up. That's how that works out. And then I had my niece's birthday over the weekend, so family stuff, and that was fun. So that's it. Go ahead, Rada.
Cool. I'm glad you were so busy this week.
I know. I love it.
Well, I made marshmallows last night. Homemade
did.
marshmallows, and they are
And
delicious.
that shit looks crazy out of context. Let me tell you, Chad.
Apparently,
Let's get a visual here.
apparently, Jazz is a cokehead, so he sees powdered sugar and thinks Coke. I actually thought meth, so that should tell you something else
The
entirely.
image looks kind of suspicious out of context. Is all I'm saying. All right.
No.
With
All
your
I'm
fucking,
saying,
with your
anytime I
fucking
see a
crack
white,
rocks that
anytime
you-
I
that
see
you
a
vape.
white powder, I just do the flour. No.
Well, this
There's,
this
like,
what we
cocaine,
had to
no,
look at.
Flour.
This what she sent us, Hurtbox.
Oh, look, cocaina.
Yeah, exactly. Listen,
They're marshmallows.
all I'm saying is that somebody cooked in here, clearly.
Yeah, I did last night actually. That was after I cut them up.
Yeah, she's a cocalero.
Yes, yes. My drug of choice is sugar. Anyway, so I did that, and I played the Razor Form, which is a solo dev game.
Radaberg? I had to workshop that. Anyway, sorry, you were saying?
We need to
The
cook.
fuck?
Sorry, no, go ahead.
Anyway, I played the Razor Form, which is a solo dev project by a fellow named Niles Sankey, who is he worked on, I think, Halo 3 and Destiny as well. Some other things, but it's actually pretty cool. Other than I'm not good at shooting things, so there's that part. If you like shooty games, then you'll probably enjoy it. The fun part was actually the part where you turn into the Razor Form, which looks a lot like Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Oh.
And kind of slashes around. He has a really cool product. What is it? Ability that's a reflect ability. So you get the big ol' reflector, basically, and you can reflect things back at projectiles back at the people shooting at you, which is fun. And then you also have like a super fast slashy move where you attack a bunch of people in your immediate area, and it gives you an increase in a damage increase for each person you oh god, is this my gameplay? It looks like my gameplay. It's either that or it's somebody else who sucks as bad as I do.
Damn, Rada. I just found some random gameplay on
Yeah,
YouTube.
that's
We gotta like start
self-branding.
shitting on people. That's fucked
Well,
up.
well, yeah, I guess if saying that they suck as bad as I do is technically shitting on them, but yeah, but it's fun. It's not really a rogue. I don't know if it really fits the roguelike definition, but it
does remind me of something I played before. I just can't think of exactly.
it has a very nostalgic feel to it in a strange way.
Yeah.
Well, like you can almost get
sound
like the fucking like original like Metal Gear games from this somewhat.
Yeah, and honestly, the graphics remind me strongly of Final Fantasy VII, kind of era. You know, the way everything's kind of polygonal. Yeah, PS1 era kind of thing.
But the fact it's all put together by one dude, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, one guy did the whole thing. He
This-
obviously. Go
This
ahead.
era of just one man gangbusters is
Oh, yeah.
nutty. It really is.
No, but it's a free play test, so I recommend people check it out. I think
Yeah,
it's planning to release it this year.
I meant to hop on it so I could discuss it with you today. I just didn't get to it.
But it was fun. I highly recommend that. Other than that, I played more Neo 3.
How's that going?
That's fun. I really like Neo 3. The the bosses can be annoying sometimes, but apparently I have made it further than nearly half of the people who played the game.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, you're probably still doing better than DSP, so yeah. Can always take
That's
that
a
as
very low bar.
That one's in
And
there.
yet-
very low bar, man.
And yet it still counts as a badge of honor. So
But and then of course this week, Jazz and I did beat Bloodborne.
we
All
did
right.
beat Bloodborne. Yeah.
It
Good stuff.
I felt the ending was a little anticlimactic, and that's probably because, like you said, we did do the Orphan of Kos.
First, yeah, we finished.
Yeah,
fine,
first.
fine.
So that
Honestly,
battle
Yeah,
was a
that's
lot
just, like,
worse.
that's just kind of the thing with FromSoft games, right? Like they don't really do like loud, big, bombastic endings. The endings are usually like quiet, contemplative. That just like it give you a little something to think about on the way out, right? Because the story element of the games has always been kind of locked away in actually like reading item descriptions and like context clues around like the world that you're traveling through, shit like that, right? Yeah, so like because I played every Dark Souls game at this point. I played Bloodborne and Elden Ring and everything, right? So and none of those games really have like what I would call like the big stylish finish. The meat is in playing the game itself.
And I
That's
don't
kinda
mean
how it
it was disappointing, like the story was disappointing or the last cutscene was disappointing or anything. I feel like that last fight wasn't as big as I'd anticipated. Like,
Well,
know.
to be fair, at the same
That's
time, it's like
also-
you. There's also the thing where it's like those games are meant to be played solo.
That's
Honestly,
true.
for the most part, right? And oh yeah, see the pinhead
Yeah.
thing we're talking about right here. Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that's the
That
razor
looks fun, though. But yeah, like because I played with you and kind of helped you through everything. Like I imagine that fight would have felt a lot more climactic if you'd had to do it alone. So
or I'd have just gotten pissed off and quit.
or that.
Way before then, like I had so many times before, because without you, I was not even able to get to the cleric beast, let alone to the end of the game.
Yeah.
Though I do feel like in recent years, I've apparently developed a little more skill in regards to the Souls-like gameplay.
True. I mean, you're making it through Neo 3 right now alone, so
Yeah, and then that's fun. I mean, I spent like half the game yesterday on the Act 1 end boss.
Mhm.
So like a good hour and a half trying to beat that guy alone. And then there was a good 3 hours on the boss before him.
Well, I mean, at least you're starting to develop that fucking like stick-to-itiveness that a Soul player's got to have, right? That fucking like asshole stubbornness that just will not let you like stop coming at them until they're dead, right?
I've always
That's what-
had
that's what a
that. The
Souls-
problem I had with Bloodborne wasn't the bosses. It was
Mhm.
the other
Mm.
things in between. Dealing with those wolves right before the fucking
Oh, gotcha.
cleric beast actually was, it's those things that gave me the problem in Bloodborne, not the bosses, because I couldn't even get to the bosses. Once I can get to the bosses, I'm fine with playing the boss over and over and over again until I finally beat its ass.
Gotcha. I mean,
But-
at a point there, you also just like, because I've done this with a lot of Souls games where it's like, oh, there's a massive run to get back to the boss to fight him, and there's a bunch of enemies in the way. But you kind of just get good at just juking them, right? You just run past them, jump over them, whatever you got to do to just get around them so you can get to the boss fight without having to like waste Estus or blood vials or whatever the fuck, right? You're healing
Yeah.
along the way.
Well, I
So
didn't
that's
even
usually-
know.
that's usually the solution for that.
I didn't even know I was that close to the cleric beast until we played together. So,
Gotcha.
I just know
Okay.
I couldn't get to him. I didn't know I was literally right on his fucking doorstep
Mm.
previously. So that's the
get
thing. It's a combination of, I feel like I should be able to get I felt like I should be able to get where I was going without having to feel like I was basically dealing with a mini boss every time I dealt with a opponent. And at that point, I also, the first times I'd tried it, I didn't understand the way the leveling system worked, the whole Blood Souls thing and spending them for the stuff. Playing Elden Ring helped me more with that.
Mm.
Getting a better understanding with that. And that actually helps me quite a bit in like Neo 3. And I basically kind of try to adjust my skills based on how I have to play due to my specific special issues.
Oh, I get you.
And yeah, but that was what else did I do this week? I think that was it. I don't think I did the podcast. I didn't really do anything Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't think I did anything Saturday. Nope, I played more Baldur's Gate 3 with my friends, and that's it. That's all I did this week.
Gotcha. Cool.
So what'd you do?
Well, I honestly didn't get up to a whole lot new. Been playing more Crimson Desert. I've just been because I've been trying to do shit off stream, which this is a great game for off streaming because there's a shit ton to do that you can completely ignore the story for, right? As most people have been, talking about as far as this game goes. There's so much side shit that you can do while never even touching the main story, right? That's the big thing with this game that people have been loving. So I've been doing a lot of that, and I kind of just been picking random directions and just running, just running through the woods, running through the trees, whatever, right? Just kind of seeing how far I can go and what I can do. And I ended up going into a magical forest, like a magical fucking what would I equate this to? Like Narnia-esque, right? In the more sunshiny, childish parts of Narnia, right? Complete with fucking flying potted plants, very pretty potted plants. And then I got fucking chloroformed by children, and they dragged my body to a camp. And then they ran away.
Nice.
And then I decided to try and do it again, and got chloroformed a second time. And after that, one of the children nearby was like, "Hey, I see you're trying to get into our secret village, but they're fucking you up, right? Tell you what, you help me out with something, I'll make sure you can get in." Right. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool. You go to what we got to do. So there's this treant, right? And it's got a thing on top of its head. I need you to go ahead and do that. And so I ended up finding a treant in Crimson Desert, which for some reason I didn't expect there would be one of those in this game, but there is. And I climbed it like one would a normal tree, and I got the thing, and I got access to the secret village, and now I can hang out with the magical children who have side quests of their own that they want help with. They want to go out and explore the world because they're, it's like essentially the fucking what do you call it? The Shire, right? It's a Shire situation where they don't really leave. That's not really a thing they do, but some of them want to go out and see the world and adventure, and you got to kind of help them with that. So I'm kind of in the middle of doing that quest line now, until I actually properly stream the game again. But yeah, just a lot of fun, interesting stuff to do in there, and I feel like I'm just keep talking about that as I keep going through the game and encounter more crazy shit, right? Because I've been seeing also just a lot of wacky nonsense on Twitter of shit people are able to do in this game, the whole thing where people figured out an exploit where you can do a what would you call it? It's almost like a stinger from Devil May Cry, where he's a massive stab attack with the sword, but you can aim it upwards, and by aiming it upwards, you can use it to essentially fly short distances, right? And this was supposed to be an exploit, and the devs saw this, and they were like, you know what? That shit's pretty cool. Let's give them a new animation for that, and then let's make that a real. Let's make that a real mechanic. And that's exactly what they did, right? And then so I see people do that. I saw a clip earlier today where somebody took down an entire fucking tower of enemies, and they all fell out of it and started shooting at him. But then the motherfucker pulled a magic technique I haven't unlocked yet, where you can just stop arrows and then throw them back at the enemy. It's full on Neo in Matrix 2 type shit, right? So I'm like, oh, that's so fucking cool. And then I just now, before we started the podcast, saw a clip of somebody riding a wolf. I'm like, I want to ride a fucking wolf, like a dire wolf, right? Like a giant, fucking horse-sized wolf. I'm like, oh fuck, that's sick. So man, I'm just very much enjoying the exploration that game offers. And it's just the fact that the devs have been really on top of improving the game week after week, right? They're putting out massive updates at a ridiculous pace because China, but hopefully they're doing all right. I hope they're not working themselves too hard. But yeah, I do appreciate the fact that they're just being really on top of answering player feedback and problems people have with the game and trying to fix as much as possible. And and I'm glad to see that their efforts are paying off, right? Like now the game's gotten mostly positive, like 80% positive on Steam from I believe it was at like middling, or what do they call it when it's like right in the middle?
Mixed.
Mixed, yeah, was it mixed? And now they're up to mostly positive. I imagine that's probably going to keep climbing more and more as time goes on and they fix more shit. So very cool. I did try another demo for a new game. This one is called /0. It's pretty cool. It's a essentially kind of like a roguelite Metroidvania type thing is how I would describe this, right? You're apparently a time hacker, and you come from a future where all the timelines what the fuck is happening here? Uh-oh. Is the video crapping out? Might be. Hang on, let me see if I can refresh this tab. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, you're from a future where all the timelines kind of collided into a giant mess, and now the future is completely fucked, and you're trying to essentially go back in time and fix the timelines to prevent this from happening, all right, and restore the world, essentially. But yeah, in terms of actual gameplay, it's very smooth, feels really good. It's also very difficult. Gets real hard real fast, so you kind of got to be on the ball when you're actually playing this. But the animation feels really good. The two different playable characters are a lot of fun. There's a guy who uses dual blades and a girl who uses dual pistols. Between ranged and up close combat styles. They're both very fast though. There's not really like a heavy character. Also, wait a minute, Marksman just donated $2. I recommend upcoming MOBA game March of Giants. I haven't heard of it, but I'll look into it. I mean, I don't really get down with MOBAs anymore. I was a League player back in the day, but that time is well past me now. So
I'm too
I don't
old.
know, but we'll
You're not too old.
I'll at
I'm
least
too
look
old.
into it. I'll at least give it I'll take, like, he gave us $2, so I'll at least look and see what it is, But yeah. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Fair?
No. Do your things and then let's take a look at it.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say something. Well, I didn't mean right this
I'm
very well. I mean,
saving it.
he gave us $2. We could look at the trailer in a second, but I did want to finish just talking about /0 here, just real quick. But yeah, pretty like bog standard roguelike kind of thing. Like you complete stages, you get power ups, you get stronger as you go, and then of course there's also since it's roguelite, there's different power ups you can get back in home base when you complete runs, or if you die but you manage to bring like some resources back, right? And yeah, just overall, it seems like a pretty cool concept, pretty cool setting. The characters are interesting, and the game is pretty damn fun to play. So, if anybody wants to look into it, again, it's got a demo going. So, if you're into roguelites, Castlevania, or Castlevania type games, Metroidvania type shit, then yeah, I would say give this a go. Pretty solid overall. And yeah, that's about it. I've been watching a shit ton more of that Reincarnated as a Sword anime. It's pretty good, pretty solid. I feel like it does avoid doing just like the completely overpowered thing that a lot of isekai do, where it's like, yeah, every fight that happens is still a challenge in some way, and there's a bit more to like the world in terms of the like the level of what's what I'm trying to say here, seriousness, I suppose. Like it kind of goes back and forth between being lighthearted, and then also there's just like really heavy moments of the main character's parents are dead, and then she's being attacked by one of the slavers that did it, and she's got to like deal with the trauma of that, right? So like just shit like that kind of like hits out of nowhere sometimes, and it's like, okay, but I kind of dig that there's a little bit more to this than simply a power fantasy with the talking sword and the little cat girl, right? It's fun, and I'm looking forward to, obviously, I'd heard recently there's going to be a season 2 for this, so gonna wrap up this season. I think I got a couple more episodes to watch of this season. I'll be looking forward to whatever that season 2's got. I'll probably just start reading the manga in the meantime, honestly, because I feel like that's what I always do whenever I find an anime I enjoy, but there's no season 2. It's just, well, time to go find that fucking manga so I can know what happens next, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's my plan. Other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot else I've been up to, really. I mean, we're doing D&D every week now, so I guess that's been going on, and that's fun. We're doing 2 completely different campaigns. We got the original Strad that's gone into the Into the Mist, which is now just going through all kinds of dread planes and shit. And then the new campaign's the whole fight against Vecna, who is not goddamn Stranger Things Vecna. Is the actual original D&D Vecna. He's like a mad god or whatever. And I'm playing two completely different characters for that.
God or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, I'm doing two very different characters between those two. Like, there's Tanner in the first campaign, who's like more of like a standard like good guy hero type deal, and then there's Karakal in the second campaign, who's more of a fucking lunatic, mad gunner assassin type guy. So he's it's a lot of fun jumping back and forth between the two, especially for me because I live more for the RP of the D&D rather than the the character like building and fighting of D&D.
Really,
I always
Grace?
I always found like the RP parts more fun. I don't know if that's just me, but I like the writing of the story, I'm kind of curious actually, since you guys are all D&D players too. Like, what do you typically prefer in your D&D? Is it like the actual character writing or the like fighting and like trying to make a broken build, right? To cheese encounters and whatnot.
I like a balance in mine. I like to have both. I like the character building and the combat. The combat should be part of the story, and the story should be part of it. It's part of the combat. It shouldn't just be murder hoboing your way around.
Oh yeah, of course, and I do agree with that. It's just like I've always like in terms of like my just pure enjoyment of D&D, at least what I've done so far. Again, I've only really participated in 2 campaigns. Those campaigns have been going on for like 2+ years now. Granted, but just the actual like moment to moment character acting has always been more like interesting and fun to me than like fighting things. So I don't know.
Yeah,
What do you think, Bear? What's your or Hurtbox?
You see, I don't play these baby games like D&D. I play Pathfinder 2e.
All right, fair enough.
That's actually what I'm playing too. So,
No, I've been playing Pathfinder 2e for like the last 4-ish years, since a couple years before the remaster.
Oh, okay. Well, then what's your take on it?
Took part in the playtest for that one. So.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did the playtest stuff. The playtest was awful for 2e. If you missed it, then you were fortunate.
Fortunately, they managed to put out a pretty good remaster, regardless. But usually playtests kind of like that.
Oh yeah,
I know. I did the Starfinder 2e playtest when that came out, and it was okay.
Yeah, I heard positive things about the Starfinder stuff that's been coming out.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty good. But I mean, the way that the Pathfinder 2e system is, it's kind of hard to just be like, hey, let me make something that's completely busted. So
yeah, but like, do you still enjoy the like combat building of the character more, or are you like more of an RP person like me?
I do probably lean a little bit more towards it depends on the campaign. Sometimes it's like if the RP isn't really there, then I'll want to just combat more. But I usually think more in like I come up with a character concept, and then usually they end up fitting into a role. Like sometimes I want to be the face, sometimes I want to be somebody who's good on like support or the healer or a fighter.
Gotcha.
Oh, it just really depends on what I come up with first.
Gotcha.
Right. Yeah. 2 things. One, I wanted to check. You're approaching 4 years, my guy, on your Strahd campaign.
Fuck.
October will be 4 years.
Time flies. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I DM too. So that skews things a little bit. I do like the character building process. And that's something I can do alone, though. That's not necessarily a part of what I consider playing D&D. As far as do I enjoy like getting decked out for combat or the RP more, I do like the RP more, but it also depends on, kind of like with Hurtbox, it depends on who I'm playing with and how heavy the RP is. I have different groups, and some of them are a bit more willing to be in character and progress like that, and some it's just my character does this, my character does that type stuff, and it's a little less immersive.
Gotcha.
I typically make my characters so I can enjoy any combat I'm in. but I also
Yeah.
pick up pretty much whatever role. Just I play support as like my goal. Like I enjoy playing support, but I'll pick up whatever. I'm playing a frontline monk in one of my games right now, and on the other one I'm playing a rogue because we just didn't have anyone to fill the skill monkey stuff.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, like one game that I'm playing that was hopefully starting back up this week is a war priest cleric. And then we play with free archetype, so I went into druid, and I have the stone order druid archetype.
Okay.
And that one, that's like, because nobody else plays healer, and our party that plays 2E has had bad encounters with, the healer is gone one day, and we almost die in this session.
I fucking feel that, man. There
and
needs
so
to be...
everybody ends up taking fucking the medic dedication and taking fucking fucking doctor's visitation and all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a good team balance
it's
is
like
important.
every other campaign.
Or everybody can be wrong.
For me. Well, yes, but like I was gonna say, for me, every other campaign, it seems it's like we'll get into a sec. Like everyone's got medic, everyone's got battle medicine, everyone's prepped for like.
Yep.
All right, someone's gone. Doesn't matter. We got the healing, and then
Pretty
the next
much.
session will be, all right, this one guy has all the healing, and he's like a 50-50 show. It's like, well, fuck, and then we'll go back to doing everything.
But when that healer is there, he's like, hey, you know what? Here's a 2-action heal spell. Also, I have the hand gloves of fucking healing, whatever they're called. Do you just want a casual, like, fucking 50 health back for one spell slot?
Yeah.
And then the other one, and then the other game is more, like, this is a, like, character concept-wise, was I wanted to play a android, and I took the, was it mnemonic, or whatever, the one that, or the amnesiac, heritage, or fucking background. And I ended up being a gunslinger, so it's like I don't know who I am, and I'm just an android who just likes to fucking blow shit up with my fucking arquebus.
All right, that's a solid gun.
But even then, when I get to do RP, they don't make me the face anymore, because every time I do that, I had to do that one session. We got into a combat, and we killed an entire cult.
Oh, that's a good thing, right? Cults are
Like
bad.
positive.
So.
But
What's
every
wrong with
time
cults?
but here's the thing, every time I'm the face, I just default to, do I just shoot this guy? And I look over at everybody.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I got in one of my games. I got a druid that's working his face, and it's like, does it harm nature in any way? Then no. Like no.
Yeah.
Stop
so now
that.
the joke is kind of like whenever we're talking, I start to kind of like lift up the gun, and everybody's like, no.
Yeah, man.
That's perfect. Yeah, being the face is always a bit of an interesting thing, right? Because like I kind of ended up becoming the face of the first campaign that I'm doing, because like again, it's been running for a very long time, right? It's been running for 4 years, and because of that, I'm kind of the only person who's still in the campaign from the original party. The party now is devised of people who joined in along the way, right? But my character is the only one who's been there from the start. And he also just, again, as like the kind of traditional good guy archetype character, he kind of lends himself to being like the face or the leader of the party anyway. So it kind of works out that way. But in terms of this new campaign we're doing, I kind of wanted to be more of like a supporter and not like the party mouthpiece, you know? And that's kind of what I'm gearing myself towards.
Surprisingly, maybe I actually end up getting shoehorned into party face a fair amount of the time. It's so nice to not do it though, to just be able to take that break and be like either just someone on the side or someone who's just a fucking idiot. And it's like, if I come up with an idea, it's like, we're gonna do the opposite every time.
Although you gotta be careful though, don't be too much of an idiot. Don't DJ it. All right. Yeah, be a little careful.
No,
DJ's one of our regular players.
Piss off the rest of the players or friends.
DJ's a special case.
He's difficult. He plays autists with a fervor and ability unmatched by even autists.
Yeah.
So he's just an autist playing himself?
kinda
like
I don't
hyped
know.
up to the max.
But it is good to have a
Yeah.
party punching bag. So,
Yeah.
and he doesn't seem to mind being that punching bag.
He
so
unifies the
it
group
is
in
what
his own way.
yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I think two things just kind of lend themselves to
Watching
my
him and Asta
appreciation
flirt is
for.
hilarious.
Wait, what do you say, Bear?
So watching him and Asta flirt is hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Well, those two could go on and on forever. Yeah, I think two things just kind of lent into my being more like story interested and story focused in terms of D&D. And one is of course the fact that I used to do a lot of text-based RP, right? And that was just an era of my life, like kind of like as I was coming into the internet, that was something I discovered and took an interest in because I like creative writing, right? So doing that with others was like an interesting concept to me, and that like playing a character in D&D kind of lends itself to that in like I guess more like vocal context, but same difference to me, pretty much the same shit. And also just the fact that of course we're streaming both of these campaigns, so kind of trying to help craft a story that is entertaining for the audience. I like doing that. So
Oh, for sure.
I think that's so that's I think a lot of those things like very heavily lend themselves to my current D&D interest. But anyway, all that aside, that's ongoing. Those are fun. You guys can check those out on the Myth and Mercury and Mercury Manor YouTube channels because that's Rosa hosting the two campaigns, DMing for one of them. Yeah, I'd recommend it because they're pretty fun campaigns. Maybe the new one, maybe the Vector campaign, because like honestly at this point, if you want to get involved into the Myths campaign, that one's been going on for apparently 4 years now. So it would take a fucking long time to catch up on what's going on there story wise. So yeah.
To be fair, we ran my other GM. He ran Rise of the Rune Lords. It took us like 3 years.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how long it took us too.
That's how it goes. And I will say we are like exceptionally blessed at this point to have like 6 people who are like weekly consistent with this, right? One DM and then 5 players. So
I've got 7 in my Starfinder game that I'm running.
Damn, nice. Like including or not including DM?
Not including DM.
Wow.
So that is
or GM.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
It is.
And it is like you talk about Vecna, and they were making a joke about my BBEG kind of being space Vecna.
Taking
fun,
inspiration
from Kit. There's nothing wrong with that.
It wasn't even inspiration from that. It was straight up. Like Metal Gear Solid, like fucking Ocelot thinking he's Liquid Snake. But it turns out he's actually. I dropped it on this party because they're the ones who play in the other 2 games, and one of them is that Gunslinger Android game, and I turned my Gunslinger Android into the BBEG in this game.
Oh, very nice.
You say you dropped in on these. So these were friends previously, or was this like an LFG situation?
Oh no, this is a friend group. I've been doing this since like 2019.
Oh, okay,
nice.
I gotcha.
So people I know, half of them IRL.
Gotcha. Because I never like. I'm kind of interested in the concept like the looking for group stuff, right? Because me, I had known Rosa obviously before she started the D&D campaign that became a channel mainstay, and she just invited me to join in for it because she figured I'd be a good fit for it. And it's like, yeah, okay. I mean, I never tried D&D, but I'm aware of what it is, and I don't know if I'd necessarily be super into it, but I guess I'd give it a shot because why the fuck not, right? It seems like they're having a good time with it. The group that she'd gathered at the time to get it started with, and I'm like, what, fuck it, I'll give it a shot, why not? And it's funny, like I was actually talking to him earlier today about it, because I was talking to him about like stuff that I wanted to do with my current character in the campaign. It's like, I was thinking maybe we try this and that, to kind of like do more character development and all that. And I was reminiscing on the fact that like when I first came into the campaign, I was 100% unserious about D&D just as a whole, right? Because I was like, I'm not gonna take this shit. It was just fucking tabletop nerd bullshit, right? So I made a multi-class fighter bard who is a cowboy who wears knight's armor but also a cowboy hat, and his fucking bard instrument was a baby grand piano that he walked around with all the time on his back. Right? just get like, so you can imagine that, right? And like, it's just not taking the shit seriously at all. And like but now it's like the most serious character I've ever written in my life, right? So it's like, it's funny like how that kind of evolved the way it did, and how much more seriously I started taking D&D because of this campaign. And obviously, like Curse of Strahd, right? It's a very like dark and moody and edgy campaign anyway, so it was kind of inevitable at a point. But yeah, it's just funny to think about like how things evolved in the way they did. Yeah, that's kind of all that's going on.
I got invited just because I knew some of the people from work, and then from my last job. And then instead of D&D, it was Pathfinder 1E, so I got to play fucking a 3.5 system as my first tabletop.
That's a fun way to learn.
Yeah, my first character was a joke character. It was literally a dwarven bard named Ballsack.
Yeah,
that I shortened the name to Ball and then became a Skald.
Yeah. And did Ballsack serious up too at some point, or
what's that?
I said, did Ballsack serious up too at some point, or what?
He still ended up being kind of funny, but for the most part, I ended up taking the whole because Skald is basically just a barbarian and a bard.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's.
And then after that,
it's
second
been a real
character
interesting
onward
experience.
was fairly well competently built.
All right. Cool. Right. But yeah, as far as my week goes, that's pretty much all I've been up to. But I guess we can take a quick look at this March of Giants game that Marksman wants us to look at real quick. Let's see. March of Giants.
Oh yeah, we're doing a podcast. You were in the middle of the weeks.
Oh, it turns out.
This looks like some shit Bear would play. Hang on.
Oh God, it's tower defense.
Might be. I don't know.
Wait,
March of Giants. Let's see. Montreal Games.
Oh no, Amazon.
Free to play.
Yeah, that's
war mode. That is the worrying part, but I mean, so far it looks fine. Play as a giant.
Oh God, those health bars look fucking league-ish.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that is.
I only know this because Roy doesn't ever stop playing League.
It might be too French.
Yeah. I will say the character designs are interesting though. I like the woman with clouds for hair. It's kind of cool. Yeah, this looks like something you could play, Bear. It's like building and shit. It's like an MMO / like RTS kind of thing. I'm sorry, a MOBA / RTS kind of thing.
I'm in the same boat as you. I was an old school League player. I don't think I could ever go into another MOBA. It does look interesting.
Yeah, like it doesn't look like a bad game. Closed alpha September.
No, definitely some interesting innovations as far as like the whole building towers and stuff goes. Like I think the MOBA genre can definitely use some new ideas and things in it, but
absolutely.
Then I'd have to play with people, and people that play MOBAs are they're people that play MOBAs.
That's fair. Arch played the demo and enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, this all seems like the sort of thing to be up Arch's alley, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. If this was like a solo experience and just like you built a whole game campaign thing around this, yeah, I would probably be super into this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? That'd also be like a cool thing for a MOBA if they actually included a single player mode in a MOBA game, right? Because everybody, I feel like there's such an untapped market when it comes to like multiplayer games like this. But like people who like look at these games and think they look cool and interesting and fun to play, but like they're just not down to like fight other humans because they know they're just not up to snuff to like actually deal with human enemies. Like they'd rather just fight an AI enemy that's not as strong. And that's like,
Go fuck yourself.
I think
no, that was reflexive. That is just personally. That is not why I don't play.
Well, I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm saying there's an untapped market of people who are like that. They're like, for example, I think of the Marvel Rivals, right, which I play a lot.
Possible.
And I think of the zombie mode that they had in a while ago, that they have since taken out of the game.
Yeah.
But that was a really fun like PvE kind of scenario that you could mess around with, where it's like a zombie mode where you also kind of build yourself up like a roguelike, and it's just like shit got really goofy when you like had 500% movement speed on Blade or whatever, right? And it's like just, shit like that is fun and wacky, and like you don't have to worry so much about like the stress of playing a match against human players, right? So I think like more games like that that have a sort of PvE mode involved as well would find a wider audience of people who'd actually want to get into it,
I think just in general, I would go with game companies should be putting out games again that have a very strong single player experience.
Absolutely. I mean, that's working for Crimson Desert right now.
Yeah, which I mean, I was super shocked that Crimson Desert was coming out as single player. Just because games don't anymore. Everything has to have co-op or multiplayer or something. So just to have a single player.
To be fair, I don't think I would mind if Crimson Desert had like PvE co-op play. I think that'd be kind of fun.
I think there's a place for that, but the single player narrative experiences, well, not even necessarily narrative experiences, just the single player experiences that seem to be becoming fewer and farther between, or at least for ones that are good.
Yeah, and the only reason I say like it could work for something like Crimson Desert is because I discovered recently when I unlocked the second character after I messed around a bit that when you're playing as one or the other, you can also go to like a wheel of like the same wheel you would use to switch between the two. You can hover over the character you're not playing as and summon them in as an NPC helper that just follows you around and fights with you and whatnot. It's like, okay, but why not just like give that control to another player? That could be pretty fun.
Hearing that Crimson Desert was designed as an MMO first and then they had to pivot, I mean, it makes perfect sense that game would be perfect for multiplayer.
Absolutely. And yeah, just like I think it'd be hilarious if I could like grab Rosa and we could just like fucking suplex our way through the frontier, right? Oh man, I'm so happy that I learned the Azuna drop so early. Like, it's so easy to get the Azuna drop on the girl character when you unlock her. Because it's just like it's like 2 steps into her grappler tree, right? And then you can learn how to do it. And it's like, oh, it's just as satisfying as you thought it would be. Right? So good. I love it. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again. What were we talking about? Oh, right, MOBA games, multiplayer games in general, I suppose, and the market for people who enjoy PvE. Yeah, just in general, I think it's something more multiplayer games should look into as a possibility for something they could have as a permanent game mode that people get. Like, even for me, honestly, like, I love Marvel Rivals and I do enjoy playing against human players, but I wouldn't mind like a little kind of cooldown thing I could hop into where I can just like turn my brain off and just whack some AI enemies, right?
I mean,
that'd be okay.
They do that. They set us against AI.
Yes, they had the zombie mode, but that was not permanent, right? Like that mode's gone now.
Like the bot matches where you're forced to a bot match when we are getting our ass kicked.
Yeah, but no, I mean like something like oh god, this might be a bit of a deep pull, but like Man versus Machine in TF2. If you ever played that, did you ever play Team Fortress 2?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay. Well, in Team Fortress 2, there was a okay, so Hurtbox knows what I'm on about, but there's a mode in that game where like obviously there's just essentially the same shit that Marvel does, where you got like your point-based modes and convoy and all that shit, right, against human players. But there was also Man versus Machine, where it was essentially just a wave-based like tower defense sort of thing, where I mean, it also played a lot like the zombie mode, right? Where it's just like waves and waves of enemies, and you can get little upgrades for like different weapon types between waves that you play and shit like that, right? But that Man vs. Machine was permanent. You could just play that whenever the hell you wanted to, right? It wasn't like a limited game mode or anything like that. You can just play it at any given time, right? And that would be nice if Marvel Rivals had something like that. It'd be nice if every multiplayer game had something like that, where you can just hop into a different game mode and just fight bots the whole time intentionally, not because you were getting your ass kicked by humans, right? And it feels kind of bad because like, oh, they're throwing the bots at me because I'm getting shit on like over and over again. No,
bots.
I chose to fight the bots because I wanted to fight the bots, right? That feels better when it's your choice to do it. But yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at. Anywho, having a good night, Marksman. Thanks for the donuts again. But yeah, aside from all that, I suppose that's kind of my week. we're done talking about my week. You guys want to get into some news? Some shit's been happening. Not a whole lot this week, but some shit's happened. Do you want to talk about it?
I guess.
Let's talk about shit.
All right. We can start here. This one I thought was fucking nuts. And I don't know if it's an indicator of where we're at these days, but it's certainly something. I'm just going to read the header for you guys here. This VTuber charges over $600 a month for quote-unquote girlfriend experience.
Yeah.
So just off that title, how we feeling, guys?
I feel like
temperature
after
check.
having seen that article pop up, I now know because of Twitter that's not that uncommon, but that is more expensive than most.
Yeah, I would say that's the highest number I've seen.
Yeah, there are other tiers that she offers that are cheaper.
Hurtbox, any thoughts?
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
If someone's dumb enough to pay it, go ahead and fucking let them. Why not?
Ordinarily, I would agree, but at this point, this is becoming so much of a thing and such a problem in general, in many ways, that I'm kind of starting to hate the game too.
I mean,
it's their money.
It
For
is.
one, is it really? Okay, hear me out. Is
No,
it really all
it's
that
not their
different
money,
than, like,
it's
a
her
super
money.
chat? You know,
And
and getting to have them acknowledge you at that point. You know, there's it's a derivative of that sort of experience.
Listen, and I know that like there is the old saying that fools and their money are easily separated, but like at some point somebody's got to step in, right? Like you don't just let a child walk out onto the train tracks, right? Somebody jumps in and pulls them back. I think we need a retard leash at this point, just to grab people and pull them back from the edge of the cliff.
No, you let them. You let full-grown adults doing stupid shit fall off the cliff. You do. You just let them do it because they're the type of people who will never learn. You pull them back, you're going to be pulling them back for the rest of their lives. You let them fall the fuck off, you let them die, and you move on.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, as long as they're spending their money on this, they're not spending their money on real women, and thus have no chance to breed.
Which is even better. They also aren't spending it on drugs. They're not spending it on alcohol. They're not going out in the bars and harassing people. They're not feeling as incel-y because, they're not actually being incels. Sure, they're paying a woman for attention, but at least they're getting some kind of attention. And in the end, they're not bothering normal people. They're just doing stupid shit that may hurt them themselves, and they're totally allowed to do that. It is not our job to protect people from themselves.
I know you're not wrong, but this
but you're nice and you want to stop people from hurting themselves. I get that. I understand. But unfortunately, it is that kind of attitude that lets those type of people continue to do other bad things. You stop them from doing one stupid thing, they move on to the next stupid thing, and then you have to stop them from doing that stupid thing. And I'm sorry, I have 5 dogs. I have that much poop to come up behind other animals and clean up. I'm not doing it for people too.
You make a strong argument there. I got nothing else to say. Well, let's see what the fucking what's the deal here. Let's get into it, shall we? Japanese VTuber has launched a premium subscription service called Idol Girlfriend. It already has paying subscribers. Yeah. The creator of the virtual girlfriend service is Nana, an idol-style VTuber who positions herself as a close companion to her audience rather than a standard entertainer. On her website, she explains her goal is to build a relationship that feels more like friends than the typical fan and idol dynamic. Oh, we're farming parasocialism. Oh, it always feels bad, man. I know it's going to happen regardless, right? But like, it should be discouraged. parasocialism should
Yeah.
be
No.
on the whole
Extreme
discouraged.
and unhealthy parasocialism should be discouraged. Parasocialism is just the name of the game when it comes to entertainers. That's how
It always existed.
you're never getting away from it. That is literally how they make their bank.
Yeah, I suppose you got a point, because when I think of parasocialism, I immediately think of like the extreme cases, right?
Yeah.
But I guess you're right that like a mild case of it isn't really an issue.
I mean, let's think about it. We are literally right here building a parasocial relationship with our audience as we speak.
Love you, chat. By the way, just so you know. Anyway.
He really does. I mean,
He does. He
Full on.
talks about you nonstop when we're off the.
He secretly fucking hates you.
but only one of
Damn,
them had
Hurtbox! How
million.
could you do such a thing?
How
I
dare
thought
you
someone named
reveal
Hurtbox
him
would
like
be much
that?
kinder.
It's in the name, man.
Why would you hurt them like
Something
this,
deeper to it.
Hurtbox?
There are a lot of
Because
potential
I put them in a box and I hurt them
Mm.
on TV.
Is that is that the origin of the name? I'm actually a bit curious.
No, a hurt box is just a fighting game term. Just like
Oh,
hitbox and
you're
hurt
right.
boxes.
Oh, you're right. hmm
You see, he
As
says-
a
literally all
fighting
it
game
is.
player, Jazz, I figured that would be something you would have known.
I didn't think about it, and like, because I always think of the term hitbox and not so much hurtbox. You know?
And you see, someone says
On
hurt
TV
box, and I
was
think
just
of the box from Dune where he sticks his hand in the box.
I haven't watched Dune yet.
You know what? That's legit, Rana. I can't argue with that.
Rather be in a box than a jar. Thank you, TLA.
The hurt jar would be a very different thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Put you in the pain rhombus.
Yeah. Also, TLA, don't worry about the thumbnail. We'll get there. We will get there in time. But anyway, where
The
do
hurt
we
jar
go?
is a BDSM thing that I just don't need to have exist.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. There are currently 6 subscription tiers ranging from free access all the way up to 100,000 yen, with the Idle Girlfriend plan costing an eye-watering $628 per month. The dude simp tier is on some other shit, man. I don't know. Like, you even call that, I feel like a tier above simp tier, but what do you even call that? At that, like, slave tier?
Retard tier.
I mean,
Something
yeah,
like that.
they're definitely spending a lot of money on this. But again, it's one of those things. It's you know, you get super chats and shit. You are actually getting more from this than just super chatting.
Yeah, are you? Well, what is? I'm curious if they go into like the details of what actually comes with each pack here. VTuber launches and girlfriend. The Idle Girlfriend plan is currently limited to just 2 users, and one of the slots is already taken. So you need to act fast if you wish to show your devotion to manage. I can't show your devotion to manage.
Well,
Damn it,
Jazz,
man.
go show your devotion.
No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. So, what do you get for your money? The Virtual Girlfriend plan offers a 1-hour private call every week where the 2 of you may get to see behind the scenes, whatever that means, a private one-on-one chat with a girlfriend-like level of closeness, and all the lower tier benefit bundled in for good measure. Bob and Vagine? Is that...
Mm.
I would hope you get like...
send
listen.
Bobs.
Yeah, man, like it at $628 a fucking month, you gotta be getting like something, right? Something substantial here. And listen, I'm not even in for this whole thing at all, but like if you're going to pay that much money, then it's gotta be worth it in some way. It has to be. I mean, I guess it is to them, or else they wouldn't be fucking paying this, but like
Yeah, that's idol culture and just the general supporting people thing.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like
If
it's
the
not my jam either, and I there's definitely that sort of knee-jerk repulsion and kind of sort of feel to it all. But again, like I said, it is the kind of a derivative, just like the super chat system or any other way they give you money. They're just getting a little more out of it. Yeah, I don't know. I doubt that it's a like strictly or like a specifically like an NSW sort of situation, especially if
I
it is
wouldn't think
more
so,
valuable.
yeah.
I don't know, people pay a lot for like tickets for fan meetups and handshake events and all those sorts of things. This is just kind of bringing it to the digital world, doing it strictly there.
How much do people typically pay for like handshake meetups? I actually have no idea.
It's
If
gonna
you have to ask, you can't afford it.
I don't go to ones that you have to pay for. But I know, like, going to like a con, like we went to MegaCon down in Denver, to do like a picture with, because I really wanted to do a picture with Don Bluth. But I was looking at it, and the cost before taxes was about $95.
Oh,
And after taxes, it was over $100. And at that point, it's like, fuck you. I'm not paying taxes to the government to shake somebody's hand to get a picture with them. So, yeah.
Nah. At that point, you should just like fucking like get snuck in the back, like had a cameraman ready, just jump up next to him, do some peace signs, get the pic, and run.
I mean,
just sneak that shit.
As a quick look, like upwards of $20, it can be quite a bit more, depending on how involved it is. I'm saying one where it's talking about 70,000 yen, but you also get to spend like 2 hours with them.
So, all right.
But yeah.
Let's see. Let's hang on. There's cheaper options though. Hang on. If the 628 sub is too pricey, if it's too pricey, then there are cheaper services available. The Idle Friendship Plan comes with monthly fan meetups where your $15 a month sub will allow you to talk to Nana for 1 minute. There you go. $15 for the privilege of speaking to this person for 1 minute. There you go. And I'm assuming since the VTuber, it's not even like an actual person you're like sitting there talking. It's a screen. You're talking to a model on a screen. I'm assuming.
Well,
you're probably talking to somebody who has VTube Studio up, yeah.
Yeah. However, those on the Idle Best Friend plan, the next tier up, will get to enjoy a 10-minute monthly call for only $70 a month. Damn, what a steal. Fuck, I can't, dude.
So,
oh man. If I'm this far gone, just shoot me
and stuff.
If I'm ever this far gone, just actually
just put me in the ground, chief.
Just end
yeah,
it.
it's pretty bad. But you know, first off, there's no guarantee that it's a video call. Fun fact.
Yeah, it said phone call.
It just says call.
No, it's a monthly call.
Yeah, monthly call.
Yeah.
Which is on Discord. It looks like for the lower tier stuff. The hour is online. It looks like. So that might, that's something. Also looks like she's giving out live action footage for the 1,000 yen plan.
Gosh.
And so if any of it is video, it might actually be the person.
Like I feel like I would like.
Yeah, I know.
This would absolutely not be worth the money, but I feel like I would want to do it for 1 month just to like do the 10-minute call and then just do something like fucking inane, right? Just something like the unexpected. It's like, okay, so I would like you to help me put together this IKEA furniture. I'm gonna send you the instructions on this PDF. I just need you to read these to me as I go through the process.
Your minute will be taken up just explaining the premise. It'll be worth it. I mean,
it's for 70. It's 10 minutes. So you explain it with the first minute, and then you build the furniture, and then with the other 9 minutes, and you're good to go.
You're right. There's no one is getting IKEA furniture and putting it together in 9 minutes.
No,
that's not how IKEA works.
Unless they're Swedish, but I still think it'd be funny just to do the bit, right?
Right.
Like, just to see the reaction to it, like, because I imagine like usually it's like they want to talk to you about their day, or like they want some encouragement for the work week or whatever the fuck, right? But it's like, no, yeah, I want you to help me build this furniture. I imagine there's probably some other weird situations that this person has to deal with doing this shit, right? I couldn't imagine, right, what happened behind the closed doors of the $70 tier subscription, but like that would have to be a new one, I would have to think. Anyway,
I'd hope.
Even entry-level paid tiers promise exclusive content, including private diary-style posts, illustrations, and behind-the-scenes updates not available on YouTube. I'd be so happy if I could become your. Oh wait, hang on. No, Rada.
Mm,
I know I don't pay you to do these podcasts with me, but I need you to do something for me here.
Oh, boy.
Rada, I need you to read this in your cutesiest voice.
oh dear God.
You can do it, Rada. I believe. Right here. Hang on,
Hold
I'll
on,
highlight it for
hold
you.
on, hold
There.
on. You sure you want this?
Yes. Yes, I do. You can do it, Rada. I believe.
You can feel it. You can feel the pain and suffering.
You have no idea.
I'm so afraid.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
You should be. I'd be so happy if I could become your personal idol, someone you feel close to. I'm working to create a relationship with my fans that's more like friendship than a typical idol and fan dynamic. Reads the official post. I'd be so happy if you could watch over Nana from even closer.
There it is, chat.
Are you
chat,
happy now?
That's
Chat,
worse.
chat, come on. That's
All
worth
right,
a
for the
$70
Lolo-
subscription.
For the
Come on,
low,
chat.
low price is $70. You can have
You
that.
could get that from Rada all the time, or at least once a month.
Fuck that.
It was, I
All right, you send in
commend
a
you
a
for
red
doing
super
that.
chat, and she will read the super chat in that voice.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's
yeah.
red, I will absolutely read the super chat in that voice, yes.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
$10
chat.
super chat, and you get more cutesy Rada.
Jazz should have done it.
No, this was so much better. This
No,
was so much better.
I feel like it hurt Rada about as much as it hurt the rest of us. So
Yeah.
What do you mean? I am just full of mirth.
He's on cloud. He's on
yeah,
cloud nine right
you're
now.
a freak.
I enjoyed that greatly.
He enjoyed both my discomfort and the sounds, apparently.
Oh fuck,
Oh,
that was
did
good.
you like
Thank
the mukbang sounds from earlier? Too?
No. Oh, $2. Jazz, you're next. Read it too. Fuck.
Do your cutest.
Hey, at least you're getting
Your
paid
what?
first.
Your next what?
Motherfuckers.
I did it for free.
Fine. God damn it. I'm doing this for $2 too. I'm cheap as fuck, aren't I?
Still more than I got paid.
Next time, Chad, it's got to
Go
be
on
at
the
least
show.
5. Next time, it's got to be at least 5. This one's special though, since the first time discounted offer.
No shot.
Oh,
No
you-
shot. We're doing it.
You're popping his e-cherry.
I'd be so happy if I could become your personal idol. Ooh, someone you feel close to. Wink. I'm working to create a relationship with my fans that's more like friendship than a typical idol and fan dynamic. Reads the official post. I'd be so happy if you could watch over Nana from even closer.
You'd make a good femboy.
I really would.
Yeah, actually.
I don't with all his facial hair. I don't think so.
I mean, he does
well,
it better than I do.
Anything
Yeah,
is look. Anything is possible with the VTuber model.
Mhm.
No, fuck you, TLA, you bastard.
Yes, TLA, clip it, and share it out to
damn
the
it.
internet. I need to see this on
the way that
Twitter,
you,
Instagram,
that you know-
TikTok. Do it now.
the way you know that that Jazz was into this is the fact that he added the ooh woo and the wink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The whole,
see-
the whole
That was
page-
Listen,
all for
I
$2.
don't even
I
seriously
gave
ooh-woo.
him more.
I am a showman. All right. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it all the way. Okay. 100%.
People have been trying.
All
And
right.
chat, that was all for $2. Imagine if you gave him more.
Yeah, yeah.
Jazz, showman, method actor.
You can see the pain now seeping in as he understands what's
Give
happened.
him, give him,
No.
give him $100 to read it, and the Astolfo cosplay is going on.
Yes.
No. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Listen. There was, I will admit, there was a donathon way back when, and one of the donathon goals was a maid costume.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen
that
that.
goal was hit. That stream did happen. I'll say
Uh,
right now, I'm gonna put it right now for the record, 1,000. It at least 1,000 for that
Get
maid
to it,
costume
chat.
to ever come back out again. I do still have it. It's hidden away in the deepest, darkest corner of my closet, but it does still exist. It's still there. But that's gonna take 1,000.
Every so
me
often,
to put that
every so
fucking thing
often,
back on.
Jazz.
No.
Every so often Jazz opens up that.
No,
he
don't
opens
you
up that
don't you
closet.
fucking create do not create this lore on my fucking podcast.
No, he opens up the closet
No!
and that maid
Hurtbox!
costume speaks to him like the Green Goblin
Hurtbox!
mask.
He's only mad because it's true.
Yeah. Oh,
He's like,
you did good in that maid dress, though.
Jazz.
Like you pulled that one off.
Oh,
You
shut up.
definitely looked like you cost 20 in Vegas.
No, no, we're not doing that. Okay.
Look, if Go Fishing can get away with cosplaying his various Live VTubers, you can put
Let me
on
just
the
wrap
maid
up this
outfit.
fucking article so we can go to the next story. God damn it. All right.
This was a great story. I don't know. So many good things came from this.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But at the same
So
time,
many clippable
As for-
moments.
as for where all the money will go, Nana has reassured her supporters that payments will go directly into improving her content by funding illustrations, video production, and equipment. Yep. The wheel just keeps on turning. This isn't the first time fans have paid for unique experiences and items, as someone paid a streamer $5,000 to play a game. Damn. And to
Boy.
think I play games for free. What the fuck?
Same.
Well, a Pokemon fan went viral for spending $88,000.
That's a lot of money.
Jesus, that's loud.
Oh, was it
$88,000
loud?
Yeah, it's a bit
Why
loud.
is everything so loud tonight?
$88,000 on a Charizard-shaped flaming hot Cheeto.
That's a lot of money on a flaming hot Cheeto.
You should be done with life at that point. If you would actually do that, if this is something you do, you're done. You're done. Turn in your living card. That's it. It's over.
Sorry,
Cut it.
Chaos.
Cut the feed.
Rip headphone users.
Let me see.
It's
Go
so
through
funny
my
because
ears
it's not that loud in my ears.
Hurt. Now you read it. I mean, Hurtbox. It's $2.
What
Come
do you
on,
take
come
me
on.
for? Some cheap whore?
Yes.
Come on. Be a bro.
Yeah, man.
Look,
Come on,
just
come on,
because
Hurtbox,
you're
you're
just
here.
because you're correct does not mean you're right.
I got it highlighted for you.
All right. Let's
Mhm.
see. Let me put on the cringiest, gayest voice.
Hmm
Oh, so you're gonna sound like Jazz? Okay.
Wow. Damn. And you just know she didn't mean me reading this. She meant me talking normal.
Yep. That's the best part about it.
Fucking bitch.
Look, Chaos. I'm at least a $4.99 kind of girl. All right. I'd be so happy if I could become your personal idol, someone who you feel close to. I'm working to create a relationship with my fans that's more like friendship than a typical idol and fan dynamic. Reads the official post. I'd be so happy if you could watch over Nana and from even closer.
I like how it became like vaguely British.
Yes. There you
Yeah.
go. That's best you're getting from me.
No, it's good. That's solid. Well, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's
Yeah.
good stuff.
That was
Definitely worth $2.
also clippable.
I sound someone from fucking Twilight.
Nice. Apparently, Jazz was the best.
Yeah, Jazz was better. I'm not gonna outdo him on his own fucking show.
I mean, you could have tried.
Takes
That'd
real
be rude
restraint,
of
man.
me.
Thank you.
That'd be very rude of me.
Fair enough. Man, we should start just setting this around. We'll have Akko do it. We'll have Mizu do it.
You gotta be
We'll
careful.
have Kendra do it.
You
Look,
gotta make
TLA,
sure that you
you
put
really
Jazz
wanna-
in his place occasionally, or he gets all uppity.
Wow.
Look, I don't think you guys really want a white man beating a black man down, all right?
I
this
mean,
one,
a green woman does it all the time. Why not?
That's crazy. Oh fuck. All right.
Especially for
Anyway.
$2.
Anyway, I suppose that's pretty much all we got on this story. But I would say that was a article well pumped for content. That's a good
Mhm.
one. Oy. But hey, in more dystopian news, you guys hear about Walmart and its new AI pricing system? Walmart's
I'm
AI
gonna
price
insert
system.
that Pippa clip here.
Wait. Oh, what Pippa clip?
The thing about Walmart is shooting it up in Minecraft.
Is this an old clip? Because this sounds vaguely familiar.
This is an old clip, Jess.
Yeah, a very old clip.
But yeah, apparently Walmart's AI price system just activated. Digital prices can change in seconds while you shop. And a customer caught it on camera. America's biggest retailers are quietly replacing paper tags with digital screens. Prices are no longer fixed, they can change in seconds. Grab it at one price, walk to checkout, it's already higher. That is the most horrific shit I've ever heard in my life.
Mhm.
And like, you don't even know that the price got higher until you actually get to the checkout. That's horse. That's such horse shit. I can't even believe it. This unlocks dynamic pricing inside stores. Demand spikes, price jumps. Inventory drops, price adjusts. Algorithms decide what you pay in real time. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. When prices can change in seconds, are you even buying anything anymore? Just paying whatever the system decides you owe.
Easy, dude. Oh my god, that cup went up in price. I wish I would have. I had to like get my camera going, right? So there was a delay.
Yeah, I think you got it actually
Dude,
happening.
this
on
was
camera,
under $2. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was like one.
and that's so, like $2.18. That's so fucking. That's such a weird looking price, man. I mean, because like I don't know, I've lived my whole life looking at like $1.99, $2.99, whatever 99, right? And like, but seeing like 18, like it's like down to the cent percentile that they're adjusting this. It's like that's so bizarre to me. That's so fucking weird. I don't know, is it just me or is that anybody else? Anybody else feeling that?
No, but it's a small enough increase to where if you weren't really paying attention at the till, then you know you might not notice it, or you might just think, "Fuck, it's whatever," and you still pay it.
Yeah.
I don't. I would like to believe that there are enough people out there who are going to look at this and go, "No, I'm not going to support this endeavor and not shop there while they're doing this to change things." But I get the feeling more than likely they'll petition the government to do something about it, and we'll probably get heavy-handed bullshittery happening.
Yeah, I mean, because people aren't gonna fucking boycott Walmart. It's fucking Walmart. They're gonna.
I mean, I
they're gonna
boycott
shop there
Walmart,
regardless.
but
Well, you would, but you're not a sheep.
I do. There's a difference.
Yeah.
And also, no offense to Sheepsidian.
98 now it's 218, but like.
I mean, she's not cheap,
think
but she's
this
got a little
might
cheap in her.
Oh wait,
actually show.
wait, did that just go down?
Maybe hard to tell.
I'm trying to see if I can catch it on camera.
I can't remember if he actually.
I've
does,
never
but I
been
think
in a store and actually watched the price of something go up right in front of me as I walked up to buy it. And now it's
Yeah, it's changing right now.
now it's glitched out and it isn't showing the price anymore. I'm not sure what's going on here. All the rest of them seem to have stabilized. Maybe they heard me talking. Is this going to go down again? Nope. Nope. It still says 218. Okay, well, that was crazy.
It's America's biggest retailers rolling out digital shelf price labels for all its stores by the end of the year. Walmart says that having digital price labels will help its store personnel do their jobs better and more effectively and ensure that prices are more uniform across different geographies.
That part's probably true.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've worked in retail, and even doing a small store and going through and repricing everything or putting
Pain in the
like,
ass.
sales tags is
Yeah.
such
Sure.
it's a pain
That's
in
a
the
fair
ass,
point.
and it takes so much time.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
But I would say that like this is the sort of thing that should only happen like once a week, maybe. But like the fact it's happening in real
It shouldn't
time. at
happen
any given
during store
second.
hours. Like,
Yeah.
it should not happen while you
You should
are-
update it like midnight every night.
Yeah,
Aren't there some Walmarts that are like 24 hours though?
yeah, but I mean, it shouldn't be a consistent like thing throughout the day. It should happen
yeah.
at one point. Like, at the very least, there should never be, or at least ideally rarely be, a situation where you can pick something off the shelf, and by the time you get it to the register, the price has fluctuated.
Yeah, that's too far.
Move is somewhat controversial, as some are worried that having the ability to quickly adapt price labels on the fly could lead to things like demand-based pricing that shifts prices for higher or lower depending on how changing dynamics happen for supply chains. Now, some lawmakers are already in the process of introducing legislation to ban the use of digital shelf labels, or DSLs.
Yeah,
Oh my
it
God.
is. You called it, Bear. You did.
Yay, government.
Yeah.
Okay, but so the problem, digital shelf labels are great. they have a higher upfront cost, obviously, but they save so much paper, they save so much time. But yeah, it's just this sort of behavior where you're able to do the automatic changes based on an algorithm. That's bullshit. That's the part that they need to go after, not the fucking tech.
Well, the thing is you can't really punish somebody for doing something you think they're going to do. Are we now the thought crime division over here or something?
Well, that
I mean, soon. Listen, psychopaths will be real at some point, Rada.
Psychopaths are already real. There's a difference.
No, psychopaths.
Oh.
Yeah, psychopaths, not psychopaths. No, sorry. Hang on. I don't know. I don't think Rada watched that anime. Minority Report will be real eventually.
Okay,
Rada.
that makes more sense.
There you go. That's the one. That's the reference that clicks.
I mean, we're pushing towards it day by day, anyways. So it's only an inevitability.
We'll have to hurry it along.
Dystopian future that we get. We don't even get the cool kind.
Yeah, we don't get to cyberpunk it with the cool arm blades or anything. We just get the shit.
Yeah, we don't even get cyberpsychosis and all that shit.
We're gonna get the Outer Worlds future. That's what we're gonna get.
We are getting the cyberpunk future. Have you ever read the actual stuff for cyberpunk and how it becomes the way it is?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, that's kind of what's happening.
Demolition Man.
It's kind of what's happening, but it's like in a very retarded way, not a cool cyberpunk way.
No, we're not gonna end up with cool cyber blades or anything like that. It's just gonna be the retarded.
Yeah, like that's the part. Like it's like because if we at least had that going too, right? If we were seeing Twitter clips of people with cool fucking robo arms and shit, that'd be at least a little more tolerable.
At least cool.
Yeah, it wouldn't suck as much getting there if we had the cool robot shit on top of that. But all we have is the crazy dancing robots in McDonald's right now.
Yeah, tech needs to speed up a little bit to get us to the cyberpunk future, but we're working on it.
Getting there.
We'll make a dystopian hellhole out of us yet.
We don't know how many torment nexuses are in development behind the scenes, but there's at least 2, I think. That's my guess. That's my estimation. At least 2. Oh man, I love the torment nexus. It's just gonna be coming up as an ongoing thing from now on. But hey, in funnier stories, in more Valve just fucking doing nothing and winning stories, because more and more of those every passing day it seems like. But this one I found particularly hilarious. So New York Attorney General Letitia James, I believe we talked about her a couple weeks ago, who was suing Valve over loot boxes and Counter-Strike 2 and all that shit, has been referred to the DOJ for alleged homeowners insurance fraud on 2 properties. The referrals.
Yeah, I saw this.
The picture they have for the article too is just so perfect. She just
Yeah.
looks so...
Yeah, just kind of fish-eyed, right? The referrals were filed by a Trump administration official on March 25th, 2026. And then, of course, right under.
Gavin does nothing, wins.
I love this image, man. People are getting so
It's
much
so
mileage
good.
out of this these days. Honestly, at this point, I think the real Gabe's just looking to getting an actual grill. just go along with the bit at this point, man.
Yeah, at this point, just get the fucking diamond encrusted watch and.
Yeah. No, even better. Put a fucking grill on your boat. There you go. One of your 10 of your boats. Put some grills on them. Why not? Nothing wins over and over and over again. I love it. Man. Does nothing win. Yeah, the entire comment section just does nothing win. This one actually, I'm also that one I'm a fan of too. That one's been making the rounds. But
That was
holy
pretty
shit,
good.
Gabe! How do you keep doing it, buddy? How do you keep doing nothing and just soaking in the win every single time?
Well,
I mean, obviously we talk.
scroll down far enough. There's an explanation for that,
is there?
for how he keeps winning. Yeah, it's
Let me see,
a
hang
nice
on.
picture.
Is it that one?
Then it's that one with the shotgun.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. And it is that hilarious thing, right? People keep making the point. It's yeah, well, Steam's the only company among these that's not publicly traded, and they're able to and keep their own shit in line. They gotta worry about investors bitching in their ear all the time, so they can actually, do right by the customers. And the customers, they appreciate that, and they give Steam money. So, yeah, it really is just that simple. And yet, for some reason, there's so many other companies that aren't really getting it. I can't really, I've never been able to explain that. Curiouser and curiouser.
It's like, you figure at some point people would like look at him and go, he's very successful. Why is he successful? And try to imitate that. Instead, they look at him and he's very successful. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Well, if there's one thing we know about certain types of people, it's that instead of trying to get themselves ahead, they will try to pull others down, much like crabs in a bucket.
You're not allowed to. Jazz is right there.
You know what?
He's not a crab.
What, Bear? I'm a rock
Yeah,
lobster.
Yeah, you are
Ding,
a rock
ding,
lobster.
ding, 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 ding,
I'd be
ding,
more of
ding.
a crawdad, but okay.
Oh, I was making a reference, but whatever. That's fine too, Rada.
That's a deep cut of racism. That's like, wow.
I have southern roots. What can I say?
Turns out.
It's okay. She's married to a black.
Mhm.
Dang.
They have
so
the
that's just a nice little,
the black card by proxy.
just a nice little feel good buffer. Yeah, just so everybody can take a moment to appreciate that. Oh, what happened here? Looks like I lost one of my tabs, or a tweet was deleted. Which one was this? Hello. Hang on. I was gonna go to my next story here, but I guess the tweet got deleted. Which one was it? Okay, no wait, that one's still there.
Looking at the stories in the Discord, and I don't see anyone that looks like it's been deleted.
It would have been, odd.
I mean, are you
Yeah,
going?
but I refreshed the tab and it's still, it just says page doesn't exist. Which one would that have been?
Oh,
What happened?
that's the one I put in.
Oh, the RAM memory
RAM
company thing?
stuff. Yeah.
Oh. Well, shit. I kind of
wonder-
wanted to talk about that one. Do we
Yeah,
have
I
like
wonder-
another tweet we can refer to for that or something?
I don't, but
Well, I'll look it up. Let me see, because it's the bit about the Google announcement with the AI algorithm thing that supposedly reduces memory usage by a factor of 6 and improves speed by a factor of 8, and that's causing the RAM prices to
yeah. Here,
fucking plummet again.
I got a new article for you.
Yeah, okay, that'd be perfect. Yeah, because that's a big one. That's probably one of the bigger stories this week. Here we go. Thank you, sir. Yeah. So let's talk about this real quick. Yeah, Google says its new algorithm reduces AI memory overhead by 6 times, which could be good news for the RAM apocalypse, but bad news for Micron and Co. Yeah, well, fuck them, to be honest.
Mhm.
Other than the AI bubble bursting or hype dying down, the other thing that could allow the RAM apocalypse, excuse me,
Bless you.
to ease off. Thank you. To ease off is a technological change that leads to a dramatic reduction in how much memory AI needs. To that end, Google has cooked up TurboQuant, a new compression algorithm that promises to reduce memory demand by about 6 times. Memory maker stock prices have already dropped, likely as a result of this. But this isn't something they've actually rolled out yet, right? It's just something they've like developing.
Supposedly.
Or something okay. Although we should resist being reductive and assuming Google's new algorithm is responsible for these market changes, lest we forget the effects on crucial material availability thanks to the war in Iran. Well, that's not here or there. 6 times claimed reduction in memory demand must surely account for at least some of it. Yeah, I would think. I mean, that's pretty fucking significant if they actually manage to pull this off. But that's not an insignificant. Yeah, that is not an insignificant number, especially with the fucking ridiculous amount of memory that AI uses. Right, this could be kind of a game changer if this is real. Right, if they're being completely honest about this, which remains to be seen. But we'll have to wait on that one. According to Google, TurboQuant optimally addresses the challenge of memory overhead in vector quantization, whatever the fuck that means, and achieves a high reduction in model size with 0 accuracy loss. In other words, it makes vector compression, which is critical for AI models, understanding and processing information as they do so using vectors, require less memory than it has until now, and crucially, without the normally associated loss of accuracy from compressing things down. The basic idea, to exclude lots of details and simplify greatly, I appreciate that, I'm kind of retarded, seems to be a shift from calculating things in terms of standard vectors and instead using a more absolute reference system, which to my non-mathematical ears at least sounds a bit like moving away from vectors. Instead of looking at a memory vector using standard coordinates, i.e. x, y, z, that indicate the distance along each axis, PolarQuant converts the vector into polar coordinates using a Cartesian coordinate system. Let me know if any of you guys are into keeping up with this. I mean, I'm fine, I got it, but if you guys need a minute.
Cartesian.
Fuck. This is comparable to replacing go 3 blocks east, 4 blocks north with go 5 blocks total at a 37-degree angle. Oh, okay. So it's a more straight line than the.
Well,
okay.
it's a more straight line and less instructions. So instead of the step-by-step instructions, you can kind of streamline.
Yeah,
the
into just one execution.
One line versus 2 or 3 or whatever.
Okay, yeah, it makes more sense now. This ultimately means no need for data normalization, which should eliminate the memory overhead that traditional methods must carry. Google has put the new algorithm through its paces and a bunch of benchmarks, and the results, according to the Big G, at least, show that TurboQuant achieves perfect downstream results across all benchmarks while reducing the key value memory size by a factor of at least 6. Okay, so that's what they say based on their testing. But again, this thing's not necessarily out in the wild yet, right? So
no, but it is having impacts
already.
Yeah, already. Like you're seeing in America, the DDR5 RAM prices have dropped for the first time in several months. So
Which
like
is good.
they're talking, yeah,
Like good, like $50 or so, right? Something like that.
You buy $40 to $100 in some cases.
Oh, okay. Solid.
In
Very good.
China, DDR5 memory prices have plunged over 30%.
Ooh.
So yeah, this is
shit.
having impacts.
Yeah.
All right. And good ones for once. How about that?
Even if it's half as effective as what they're saying, it's going to be a significant development.
Yeah. So by the time this actually is out in the wild, those prices might drop even further.
Yeah.
It's good. Let's see. Where was I? The results also demonstrate a transformative shift in high-dimensional search, allowing for building and querying large vector indices with minimal memory, near zero pre-processing time, and state-of-the-art accuracy. Naturally, such a big improvement, if true, could drastically change the AI server market, which means it could change the amount of memory that AI companies are wanting to buy from Micron, SK, Hynix, and Samsung. Good. Means they're not buying it all up from the rest of us. No. As identified by investor Boffins. Is that a name or an investor company, or what the fuck is Boffins?
That's a good question.
That is indeed what the market is predicting. We will see, because stock prices for the big 3 memory makers have already dropped. Samsung's, for instance, has dropped by about 8% since a couple of days ago. Hynix by 11%, and Micron's by about 10%. That is significant. Goddamn. These are all actually after factoring in a slight rebound today. If AI companies need to buy less memory, that will of course raise the amount of supply open to the general consumer market, which is good, including for gaming PCs, laptops, handhelds, and other goodies, which should in theory mean memory gets cheaper. And as we've seen, it actually has gotten cheaper, so good shit. This highlights the stark difference between what's good for memory makers and what's good for we end users. It's something I've noticed a lot over the past few months. The less stock and the more demand there is, the happier memory investors and analysts seem to be, and the unhappier consumers are. And, of course, vice versa, the other way around. Which is obvious, of course, but it's interesting to see it go the other way for a change. Yes, it's interesting, and it's a fucking breath of fresh air. It truly is. I mean, I am not necessarily in the market to craft a PC right now. And at this point, I'm probably going to be waiting to see what the Steam machine is going to be looking like, which obviously this whole thing helps that case in general as well, right? Because I know people have been, anticipating a higher end for the Steam machine. And, to a point, it is essentially going to be a mid-tier PC. So I kind of would get that. But with the way this is going, it seems like now is a pretty good chance that, that price will trend a bit downwards, which is great. Which is very nice. I would appreciate it if that thing is maybe not over $1,000. I think around 1,000 is still reasonable.
They're predicting the next console generation to be over $1,000 at this point.
Is going to be yeah. Over $1,000 is
Over
nuts.
$1,000.
For like Steam. I trust to make something good that works, and obviously if it's like built to run Steam itself, then that would be perfect, and I think that would actually be worth like 1K, right? I'd say right around 1K, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower, but 1K is about what I think would be reasonable to price that at. As far as the next generation like PlayStation or Xbox, I don't know about that shit, especially given like the breakdown of the exclusive market for kind of both of them at this point. Like, not really seeing the point in going in for the next generation. And I'm saying this as somebody who's been a PlayStation gamer literally since childhood.
Yeah,
I had a PS1 and I went all the way up to the PS5.
He's console gaming.
Yeah, for like 2 decades now. I've been in with PlayStation. So like, but like, I don't see myself going for a PS6 if they're actually going to be trying to charge more than $1,000 for it. If it's not like, well, I mean, obviously it's probably not going to have too many exclusives to work with, and it's probably also just not going to be graphically that much superior. Because at a point we're kind of already reached the point where we've kind of like, I can't imagine a game becoming more realistic in terms of like the realistic art styles than they currently are. And like graphical fidelity can only like we already kind of reached the cap off point for graphical fidelity, right?
No,
because people have like compared like PlayStation 1 graphics to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, and like it's gradually gotten less noticeable as time has gone on, right? So I don't really see the PS6 being much of a market increase in that regard to justify actually getting one. Like, you find just, you know, riding on a PS5 for probably another 20 plus years at this point.
I agree with that, but we haven't. I mean, we will eventually hit photorealism. Like, we will hit in graphics, basically AI indistinguishable from reality.
Yeah, but that's not what I want from a video game.
Oh no. And before that point, we're gonna hit the Unreal fucking hard.
Oh, I don't like yeah, see,
are we already there?
We're kind of starting to get there, but I don't think we're actually in the full dip of that valley.
Yeah,
I think it's got a much lower point to get to, and it's gonna turn off gamers for like a whole console generation.
Oh, absolutely. And I'll stand on the soapbox every fucking time, right? Because I've been on the soapbox for years now. You guys have heard me bring this up plenty of times. But I'm sick of like everyone going for fucking photorealism, right? I want stylized games back. I love fucking stylized games. I want a new era of like the Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, all that shit, right? I want those kind of games back in. I want to see more hi-fi rushes. I want to see more fucking just like a bunch of different titles I could think of from like the indie scene that are coming up, like these really fun, interesting art styles, right? It's like I just don't give a shit to see the Last of Us's and the fucking I guess the High Guards, and it's kind of like, you know, more realistic than non. Right? It just doesn't really do anything for me anymore, right? I mean, some games get away with it. Again, I've been enjoying Crimson Desert, but that's because, like, outside of its very realistic art style, it's just kind of cartoony in the way it plays, right? With the way you can just like suplex people and do Zuna drops and fly through the air on dragon, all this goofy shit, right? So it kind of like balances out with like the over realisticness of it. But yeah, it's just not the sort of thing that really draws me towards a game in general in terms of like a first impression for something. When I'm looking at the first impression for a game, I think there's two things that I'm really focusing in on. One, does the game look fun to play? And two, does it have like an interesting visual identity, right? And a more stylized art style is a lot easier. Like, that's a lot easier to achieve with stylization rather than going for the realistic look. Is where I'm at.
Yeah, I agree with that, and that is generally going to be my first area. The second point is then, does it run well? I can stand. Okay, whatever. You have very realistic shit, but I get 20 frames per second, and it stutters, and you see weird tearing and weird artifacting that causes them to like stretch out like Mr. Fantastic occasionally. Then what you did with the realistic graphics doesn't really work. It's not good at that point, you done fucked up.
Well, when you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
Glad to see the RAM prices going down.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
hope that'll be a good sign across the board for future technologies, especially the Steam machine. God, please let the Steam machine be reasonably priced. I trust Steam on this one. I really do. I think they're still going to do, within reason, what'll be, reasonable for the customers, right? I don't think they're going to try and bleed us on the Steam machines, hopefully, because that's usually not Steam's MO. But yeah, we'll see. I feel like it's okay to still be like optimistic about the Steam machine. So.
I think, because it's a Steam product, yes.
Yeah.
Just not that the Steam Deck is everything that people wanted it to be either. Obviously Steam has their failings. Like the Steam controller also wasn't. They're not guaranteed to put out a banger every time. But I think in general that they do try, and I've said it time and time again. I'm mostly looking forward to the Steam Deck for the Steam OS.
Yeah. What I'm hoping is that like the Steam machine will also just have like other controller integration the way like Steam does on PC, right? Where I can still use my PS5 controller or a fucking Xbox controller or whatever like third-party PC controller, right? I would hope the Steam machine will also offer that, so I can just keep using my PS5 controller for it.
Oh, for sure. I think that the Steam machine would win a lot of respect and accolades just from players if it's like I can just plug in whatever my console thing is right now to
because if I had to use Steam controller, that'd be a little more I don't know about that, because I don't like the way that thing looks, or like to be fair, I haven't actually held one. I don't know if it's like maybe the feel is still on point, even if it looks fucking weird, but personally I would just prefer not to get one of those. I mean, I'm assuming the Steam machine's going to come with one anyway, so I guess I'll try it out and see what's going on, but we'll see. That aside, though, yeah, so that's pretty much all there is to say about that. Unless, Hurtbox, you have any last-minute thoughts?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's like when the teacher calls on the student with his head down. Poor Hurtbox.
Well, I just want to make sure the guest has a chance to weigh in, Anywho, apparently shit's going weird with Nexus mods again.
Shocking!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not surprised.
Yeah, TB Reviews has the story for us on this one. So here's the situation. Nexus mods censors and bans mods. Okay, that's nothing new, really. Nexus mods forces age verification on their site. Yeah, that tracks. Nexus mods will now scan your socials to see if you have links on them that's not even on their site. If they find links on your Twitter account leading to Patreon, they will ban everything you've created. Oh, no. Yep. What the fuck? It's not about protecting kids, but control and knowing what you're doing. Yeah, okay, yeah, because this is the Ayaka mods here, yeah. Hobby34 just had all of his mods completely removed from Nexus mods. Nexus staff removed every direct Patreon link mentioned as they asked. Wait, hang on. Nexus staff removed every direct Patreon link mentioned as they asked. Then Nexus just nuked the mods everything because his Twitter links to a card, which links to a Patreon. They're now saying even indirect links through your own Twitter account as a violation of their donation rules. This is actually odd. Nexus doesn't own your personal Twitter or what you put in your own bio or links. Support Hobby34 for making mods. Yeah, that's definitely feels like a shit ton of overreach at that point, right? If they're like fucking clocking you for shit that's on your Twitter, which obviously Nexus Mods has no stake in, right, at all, that feels a bit much. I don't know, that's just me.
Can you donate to people through Nexus Mods?
I guess not, because I'm assuming the base rule, right, is that you're not allowed to have links to a Patreon or a Kickstarter or whatever.
No, that's not the question. Right? I'm asking if you can like directly I have to go look. Hold on, I haven't been on Nexus in forever.
Yeah, me neither. Not since I don't like the fucking convergence mod for DS3.
Well, not since they started turning into a bunch of morons.
That too.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm just wondering if you can, because I think their thing here might be that they want to prevent people from being. Ooh, I like this mod, but how is it still up on Nexus Mods? That's the question.
What is it? I'm curious. What is it? What are you looking at?
A Neo 3 lingerie mod.
Oh.
Let's see here. Original created by.
Anyway.
But I don't see. a way to... I see that we can support Nexus mods, but I don't see the way to support mod creators.
Yeah, which maybe that's just like a thing with Nexus mods where they're trying to not have to to compete with the mod creators to.
Well, yeah,
You know,
and that's my thought.
If they're asking for donations to the website itself, then.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like on YouTube, you can have like a Ko-Fi or something that people can link to and donate to. And that does, of course, compete with the super chats, which YouTube gets a 30% cut from. If you could donate directly, you know what, I'm just going to ask Rock. Can you donate to
I suppose this whole thing is just them trying to discourage direct competition with donations to the site itself, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean, they want their
seems like ridiculous overreach to go after people's Twitter accounts for that though, because again, if you're a mod creator who, I mean, I guess you're, I guess at this point your recourse would just be to find a different site to host your mods on, like Game Banana or something.
DGen mods.
Yeah, or yeah, whatever, right? But yeah, it still seems just unnecessarily combative to go after people on different platforms. To I get it if you want to chase them off the platform. If they're hosting their mods on your platform and also trying to get donations on your platform, but you're trying to get donations for your own site, that makes sense. But if they're just putting a card on their Twitter account, that's definitely fucking ridiculous at that point.
Well, yeah.
That's too much.
But basically, I imagine they're trying to protect their cut of donations. So
yeah,
if you're off getting donations through something else, then they're not getting a cut, and then they don't want to host your mod.
Yeah. And yeah, and to a point, as far as the website itself, Nexus Mods itself, because you don't have to pay anything to host your mods on Nexus Mods, do you?
No, but just real quick, when you donate to someone through Nexus Mods, it does say that 100% of your donation is going to them.
To the mod creator?
Yeah, that the Nexus mod is not taking a cut.
Oh, so you can donate to a creator through Nexus Mods?
Yes.
Huh. So then why would you...
They've moved the button a lot since way back when I was actually using the site. But it is still something that you can do. You just have to now navigate to the author's page, and then you can donate from there.
Well, why are they being such whiny bitches?
Yeah, that's
being
my
whiny
confusion.
bitches because they wanted this particular guy out for his mods.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, they basically just wanted to have a reason to get rid of him. And
they were just looking for an excuse. Yeah.
Yeah, Nexus Mods is very much an activist owned site.
Oh yeah, that we knew, because we've talked about many stories of them, fucking over mod creators or whatever, right? For making whatever non-PC mod, right?
Yeah, and just think about it. A guy whose name is Hobby R34 is probably putting out mods that are not advertiser friendly. And
well, like I said, just swap over to Game Banana, he'll be fine. or like Rada said, DGen mods, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And people in the comments, I'm guessing DEG mods is DGen mods, right?
I think that's what they mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at some of those.
No, you're good. But yeah, that sucks, and it's just another instance of fucking Nexus mods being assholes about pretty much everything. I mean, honestly, I think all mods should be allowed, whatever mods they happen to be. That's my opinion of it. Because they are mods, they're a choice. People can download them, they don't have to, right? It's just something you can have if you want it. And if you don't want it, then that is what it is. But I don't feel like there should be any reason to, well, unless it's like something that would break a TOS or some kind of actual law or something.
If it's not illegal,
the eating children mod or some shit. There. Yeah. If it's not illegal, then it should be fine. Right?
Yeah, and even then, well, no, I need to be very careful with this.
Yeah,
it's not illegal in the United States.
Yeah,
it should be there. When you start getting to UK is what's legal and what's not illegal.
Well, that's their problem.
Fair point.
Who fucking cares what they think?
Nobody.
Just the general.
For the UK, who cares?
However, I just wanted to make it clear I wasn't saying something that I wasn't, intending.
Oh, okay, I got you. No, I get what you're trying to say though, and I'm right there with you. Fair point, completely agree. Yeah, but that's Dexys Mods and what's going on with them again. But let's see. In other good news, we got a major development in the whole fucking MasterCard, Visa, and them all like forcing censorship on different companies and whatnot. Turns out the FTC just decided to step in on that shit. Just now, FTC just warned. Yeah, FTC just warned PayPal, Stripe, Visa, and MasterCard. Federal Trade Commission Chairman Andrew Ferguson sent letters on Thursday to the CEOs of PayPal, Stripe, Visa, and MasterCard warning them against debanking practices, including denying access to services due to a customer's lawful business activities. Chairman Andrew Ferguson sent letters citing the Trump 2025 executive order, calling it inconsistent with American values to shut law-abiding citizens out of the financial system. No more weaponizing banks and payment processors against free speech, anime, NSFW, and hentai content. You can fap in peace again, everybody.
Well,
Not
not quite. The government's still
Well,
watching.
Well, yes, but at least they can't stop you from buying it anymore, so that's good. Potential big W for Goonars like us.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, they haven't enacted any kind of punishment over it yet.
No, not yet, but I mean, I feel like the warning is kind of worth something at the very least, right?
Mm.
And obviously, if they test the FTC on this, I imagine they will do something about it. So
It's possible. I would like to also be optimistic. However, I get where
Government.
Rod is coming from.
yeah, that's fair too. Still, I would like to at least consider this a win
it is
on
a positive
some level.
story.
Yeah,
it is positive. Like, this is a good thing, even if it isn't everything that needs to be.
It's good to see them saying anything.
And
I like the words. They make me happy.
Yeah.
Listen, we got to take anything we can get at this point, right? You guys know what I always say. We take those. That's a fucking life motto at this point. We take those.
He keeps trying to turn me into a more positive person. Someday he'll realize it's not possible.
I mean, listen, I can be positive enough for the both of us. That's how that'll work going forward.
With his mentality,
we'll balance out.
He's gonna always believe that he can, and so he's never gonna stop trying. Might as well give up now.
Fuck no.
Perfectly
up.
balanced as all things should be, Rada. And I like how there's like usually a solid midpoint between the two of us. So.
But then he defaults on my side, and
I'm so fucking jaded. I want to be happier. I want things to be more positive. I just
then reality sets in.
Man,
I still got both feet in the mud, man. I still know better. I think I can pull out.
That's what she said.
Praise online.
I was gonna say it, and then Rada beat me to it. There you go.
We share the same brain cell. I appreciate that.
Oh fuck! I mean, hey, it's not a whole lot, but it's something, and we'll keep an eye on it, and maybe there'll be a little more as time goes on here. But you know what's fucking nuts? You know what's absolutely insane? Something I never thought I would live to see in my lifetime. An official Nintendo product, and at that, an official Mario game has been given the 18+ age rating.
The fuck did they do?
Mario Kart Tour has been given an 18+ age rating over its monetization systems.
Oh
The
fuck.
decision was
Okay.
issued on Brazil's App Store due to gambling-like mechanics. It's the Mario Kart gotcha game on the phone. Yeah. I want to get the whole story here because this shit's crazy, dude. This shit's wild. Nintendo's mobile racer Mario Kart Tour has been slapped with an 18+ age rating in Brazil, despite the game being widely considered suitable for all ages elsewhere. The change comes from Brazil's official classification system known as Class IND, which assigns age ratings for games, films, and TV. According to reports, the rating shift isn't about content like violence or language. Instead, it's tied to monetization systems and gambling-like mechanics, because I do believe it's like gacha in that like the racers are like pulled for in a gacha way, like fucking Genshin or Zenless or any of those, right? Brazil's guidelines explicitly flag features such as purchase of random virtual items, loot boxes, and gambling simulations as criteria for an 18+ classification. While Mario Kart Tour looks like a harmless kart racer, its past systems, particularly randomized rewards, have drawn scrutiny. I know, I'm pretty sure I'd heard that like Mario Kart Tour was like one of the worst ones in terms of like gotcha bullshit. I feel like I heard a story about it like a while ago where it's like, yeah, they got some real nasty shit going on with like the rewards and the amount of money you could actually put into this thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Industry observers believe this is the main reason behind the drastic rating jump. Move stands out even more when compared to how the game is rated elsewhere. A-rated M in Brazil currently. Shit's wacky. On mobile stores, Mario Kart Tour is typically rated for young audiences as low as 4+. What? Who's giving their fucking 4-year-olds a phone? Oh my god. This is part of the problem. It's part of the problem. We've been over
The funny
this.
thing is he's surprised.
Right?
Okay.
He'll get there. He'll get there, Rana.
Okay. All right. The broader Mario Kart series is usually classified as everyone with only mild cartoon-style action. In other words, Brazil's 18+ label puts it in the same category as mature titles, a huge departure from its global reputation. Nintendo has not publicly explained the change, and it's unclear whether the rating could impact the game's availability or future updates in Brazil. For now, the decision highlights a growing trend. Countries are starting to treat in-game monetization more seriously than traditional content, and I think that's a good thing. Honestly, I do think that's a good thing. Last year, the European Union penned a long list of guidelines that urged publishers to make in-game monetization more transparent and straightforward. Yeah, for example, I just, like, from my experience, I've noticed that Zenless Zone Zero, which is a Hoyo game, and I don't know if this is a thing Hurtbox with Genshin. I would assume it is. It's probably like a Hoyo-wide thing. But Zenless will actually show you like the exact amount of money you're spending on the currency and how many pulls it's worth, right? Instead
Now
of,
they
like,
have.
you know, yeah, they do that for Genshin 2 now.
They started doing that recently when they got hit with the it was something here in the U.S. They basically slapped them with they were doing predatory, they were preying on children, spending money on their gacha, saying it was deceptive and all that shit. So now they have to put the percentages and
and the exact
now
amount
you
of
can see
pulls you're
it.
getting for your money and all that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good, which is a good thing, and I believe there should be more of it, because I think that sort of thing is going to lead to more gacha games being cosmetic only, like fucking what's it called, Duet Night Abyss, and the upcoming Ananta, which I believe is also doing that. And I think that would be preferable to, the current situation of like pulling for characters and whatnot. Because in my opinion, I believe it should have always been like purely cosmetic gacha, right? That I couldn't give less of a shit about because, like, outfits are outfits. But characters are gameplay, right? And logging gameplay behind, having to pull and spend however like many hundreds of dollars to get your fucking gacha pulls and all that shit. That always struck me as kind of shitty, right? Didn't stop me from doing it from time to time, right? I'm not the best. I don't have the most immaculate impulse control, I'll admit, but it's still something I try to catch myself on more often than not. So, because I do believe it is an issue with it in general. But overall, I think this sort of thing is good. And obviously, preying on children who just do not know better, right? Who are too stupid to know the amount of money they're spending, especially, there's their parents' money. I think of that whole FIFA situation from like years back, where some kid managed to spend like his parents' life savings on fucking FIFA cards or whatever, right? Or FIFA players in the game, and it's like, no, we should definitely be making sure that sort of shit can't happen. That's turbo fucked up. That's really not good. So, and as far as putting the 18+ label on it, it's like, it's, I guess, like to a point, because like, obviously gambling, you're not, you have to be 18 to gamble, right? Like going to an actual casino, right? Like you have to be 18 years old to like properly.
And here
gamble.
Nikkei sits. Here Nikkei
Depends.
sits on the Play Store
Casinos.
with a
Most
fucking
casinos,
12+ rating.
Yeah. So to a point, I guess I sort of get it in that regard, especially when, again, you're losing, potentially losing lots and lots of money, and especially in the digital context where you're not even getting something with monetary value back, right? As you wouldn't say like a normal casino, right? Yeah, that sort of thing definitely needs to be regulated a little bit harder than it is currently, in my opinion. Now, I wouldn't want it to get like completely government overreached into oblivion or anything like that, but like making sure kids aren't able to just endlessly spend money on gotcha bullshit, like that's a good thing.
Well,
That's probably for the best.
That's
government
what their
is
parents are
famously
supposed to
known
do,
for
but okay.
gentle hands.
Yeah, and we've been over that.
Soft touches.
So. Sorry, what you say, Bear?
I said the government's famously known for soft hands and gentle touches.
Yeah, it's not like if you give the government an inch, it doesn't take a fucking mile or anything like that. That never happens.
And
Never.
then a leg.
Never in the history has it ever happened.
And especially
What
when
are you
you're talking
talking
about
about?
things that are nearly impossible to enforce
Yep.
without severe privacy violations against people who have nothing to do with the situation and may or may not even have children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just got to work on that.
Yeah.
You know,
But as far as just this goes so far, I'm not completely opposed to it. Honestly, especially for a fucking like Mario game, like it obviously it's got all the bright colors and the Mario characters like, lure the kids in, and all of a sudden they're
Yeah.
spending hundreds of dollars on fucking gotcha balls because they want to get Toad to play as or whatever. Like that's incredibly shitty, and something should be done about that. So in March, Valve got hit with a lawsuit over its loot box. Oh, well, we talked about that earlier, so that's not really here nor there. Yeah. So overall, I don't necessarily have an issue with this, at least not yet. We'll see how far it goes, but for now, fair enough. If that's how we check these motherfuckers on this sort of thing, then yeah, more power to it. Especially if it's fucking over Nintendo, because Nintendo deserves it.
As happy as it makes me, it still ends up being fucking Brazil, and let's be honest, nobody cares about Brazil.
Yeah, true.
Even Asta
That is
doesn't
true.
care about Brazil, and
True.
he's Brazilian, so
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. In other news, oh hey, you guys ready for the big header here? The thumbnail
Yeah.
story. Check this shit out. This is a wacky one.
it's amazing.
It's certainly something. So schools are okay, give me a second. Schools are now working to block a viral new game called Five Nights at Epstein's that is spreading quickly among students in U.S. schools. Game is a dark parody of Five Nights at Freddy's. Players try to survive 5 nights on Jeffrey Epstein's island while avoiding attacks from Epstein and other figures.
Please
So
tell me
this
one
is
of the
like-
figures is Stephen Hawking.
Dude, I don't
I've gotta
know.
look this up now.
I wonder if can we find some footage of this? Hang on. I'm gonna
Hold on. Be very careful searching for footage when you're mentioning Epstein's island.
Well, if it's on YouTube, it's probably fine.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
Chat.
No.
Go to Epstein's Island.
Have you not got down the rabbit hole of heinous shit you can see on YouTube?
I guess not.
Oh, there you killings.
Oh, you
whole
sweet baby
nudity,
boy.
Like everything that you could imagine is there. It's just
You have to know where to look for it.
Yeah.
Or have someone cruel enough to link you to it. One of the two.
That one.
That too.
Listen, I just want to see if there's even like any footage of this on YouTube at all. And
I'm gonna guess no, because even just trying to look up stuff about it, it's
One of the jump scares is just Stephen Hawking rolling towards you. It's like, come here, baby. Come here, baby.
apparently Asmongold played it on stream, so
Yeah.
I said so high quality.
Papa.
Oh no. Five Nights at Epstein's. Oh my God, Hurtbox, you're right. It actually is. There actually is a Stephen Hawking in there.
I'm fucking so.
Yeah,
Thank
there's
you.
a compilation of all the jump scares on there.
That's funny. God damn it.
Five Nights at Epstein's full movie, all nights 100% complete.
You know,
It's
I
here, it
liked it
exists.
back in my day. I liked it back in my day when we just had fucking StarCraft on all the school computers.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just like I don't know if this is like an instance of the kids are gonna be all right or the kids are not all right, right? Because like I think of shit like this when I was in high school, right? Like we had our blue waffle and our 2 girls 1 cup and our
My
Serbian
God,
film
you're
and,
so young.
like and our Serbian film
Right.
and shit like that, right? So there was fucked up shit like this and like undercover jokes and nonsense like this back when we were in high school too, right? Like this isn't unique to the current generation of high schoolers. So I'm like, is this fine or is it not? I'm not sure. I think it's maybe somewhere in between, to be honest.
no,
No, it's
this is
fine.
fine. This is just the normal sort of dark humor that, not even just children, but most people, in the little edgier phases go through.
Yeah.
There's this kind of rite of passage for every generation, where they have these moments where they're engaged in these kind of fucked up generational scarring things. Now, once upon a time, those things would be to actually go to war or actually watch your friends be killed by somebody or watch your friend be beheaded by the shogun next door or something, the actual violent things. Instead, now we engage in those things through the internet.
Yeah. Roddy, you don't have to bring up stuff from your past. You could have just gone with, something a little more contemporary.
So you didn't want to hear about the time Oog just strangled Goog?
I think it's a
You
little
know,
more
I'll stick
most people's
to
time.
my traditional. I'll stick to my tried and true traditional live leaks.
I mean, fine if you guys.
And see
a
the
weak ass
Chinese
shit, but
worker
okay.
end up in an industrial accident.
Look, no one else put their friends' names in the Oregon Trail and then just laugh at them when they died of dysentery.
Of course we did. It was hilarious.
All the time.
So like my question is, do they still use like the Five Nights like noises, like the jump scare noises, like this like scream, like this?
I don't know. I can't find a whole lot on this game.
Well,
I mostly find
I
it in
found a
articles.
compilation of like the entire game playthrough, and we got a compilation of every jump scare in the game. So
Yeah, so I don't know that we want to watch that necessarily, but as far as just as a question goes, yeah, I have no idea.
hang on.
You are the main.
They're still using the Five Nights noises,
Okay.
and it's just like it. Yeah, and it's just like aggressive JPEGs of like fucking Epstein and Trump and fucking Stephen Hawking. Well, apparently Stephen Hawking's wheelchair fires a missile at you.
Oh, that's great.
And then there's fucking Golden Hawking. Oh my god.
Golden Hawking. Okay.
Holy shit.
To Papa Hawking.
That's horrendous. Fucking Golden Hawking. Oh my god. That's upsetting in some ways, but it's also really hilarious. Yeah, you know what? I think you guys I think the kids are gonna be all right. I think they're gonna.
Oh,
Is
scrolling
Diddy one of
down.
them, and does he throw baby oil at you?
You know,
is
I
probably one of the
don't.
traps.
That's probably Five Nights at Epstein's too. That's gonna be fucking.
Yeah.
That's sister location.
We need the we need the golden Diddy.
Jazz, just scroll down in that thread some. There are some.
Actually, you know what? No. We need in the second one they need to add R. Kelly, and R. Kelly needs to have the Golden Kelly.
the Golden Kelly secret ending.
Golden Kelly secret ending where he gives you a golden shower.
You know, 5 nights at a Diddy party.
Oh fuck.
It'll be,
5 nights
I
at a
like that a
Diddy Ablid party.
Yeah, fucking Zoomer speak.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, you know what? This is overall positive. This is a good thing. I
Yeah.
like
Kids are all right. This is proof of it. I mean, not those kids.
They may be more retarded than previous generations, but they're all right.
Yeah.
Every generation's more retarded than the last.
Fair point. He's got a fair point there.
Yeah, that's not wrong, unfortunately.
Oy. But hey, in other funny, strange news, a new game has been announced, and I already had this one I already had a tab for this one before you added it, Bear. I was ready for this one already. Yeah, but Pirate Nation just dropped this story. A new game called I Am Jesus Christ comes out tomorrow on Steam. You play as Jesus and do Bible miracles like walking on water and healing the sick. Follows his life from
that name
to
goes hard.
I Am Jesus Christ is a pretty strong name for an indie game.
Your hour has come.
Ah! What have we to do with you, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us?
Oh, is this the heaven portal? Okay.
So I am like 70-30 that this is an April Fool's joke. And this is some AI generated shit. But
it did say it's coming out tomorrow, so
yeah. If this is real, I want to see you play this on your channel.
You want me to play I Am Jesus Christ on stream?
I think you need to as a Christian.
As a Christian.
Experience the,
Akko's gotta play it too.
Get up, take your mat, and go home.
I'll ask Akko if he wants to fucking collaborate.
Be quiet, Jesus said sternly. Come out of
Akko can be Judas.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what is happening here? Cast out the demons, send them into the abyss. Holy shit.
Send these demons to the penis explosion chamber.
I love it. Dude. Oh, how much is it gonna cost is the question. Because if this is real and this is actually coming out tomorrow, I need to know how much it costs first.
What's it called?
And then we'll see.
Yeah.
I Am Jesus Christ. Spoiler alert, Jesus is king.
Well, I can tell you they have a free demo.
Oh no, it's coming out April 2nd.
Released April 2nd, 2026. Yeah, free demo.
Can't be an April Fool's joke. Coming out on the 2nd.
Then they have
Yeah,
a downloading the demo.
Damn.
I'm gonna download the demo for this.
The hilarious thing, similar to games you've played, Sons of the Forest.
It was because of the demon fighting. Right?
I'm suddenly no longer downloading the demo.
No, man,
is it because the demons?
Bear, you're being called to fight those demons, Bear. He needs you.
Yeah, are the demons the cannibalistic black people that are in the forest? Is that why? Is that why it's similar?
Hey, they're white folk too. Pretty sure they're mostly.
Couldn't tell you, man.
Are they mostly? It's been a while. I just assumed that they were.
They cover themselves with all sorts
I just assumed they were all darkly tanned, I guess.
That too.
Yeah. But that's something. That's great. Love it. Fucking love it. Amazing. And the walking away, this scene actually goes kind of hard right here. It's just fucking walking on a stormy ocean.
I tell you, get up, take your mat, and go home.
Like this.
God, I should
right
run
here,
this
bro.
through a.
Right there.
Oh my God, this demo is 11.5 gigs.
Damn. Okay. Jesus.
Big fucking
Somebody
demo.
really went in. Really went in on
Real
this
game.
Jesus simulator, huh?
Yeah, real game,
Oh, no,
80 gigabytes.
I'm getting the impression it's not that it's just a big game. I'm getting the impression that they did very little in terms of optimization and.
Oh yeah.
That would be most likely, yeah.
No, this is
Download the
is
demo,
Life of
the
Black
first thing
Tiger
you
level
see.
shit for sure.
Yeah, download the demo. The first thing you see, Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make Unreal Engine work, but you have to put the work into it. Is the big problem.
See, what you fail to realize is that the game developers are lazy and
Oh, no.
retarded.
I realize that quite well. There are a few games that have managed to actually truly optimize Unreal 5.
Oh, was it? I remember. Yeah, like I remember seeing a tweet from somebody who is an older game dev asking newer game devs about optimization and all this shit, and they didn't understand the question.
Yeah, no, they don't. Game devs today have no fucking clue what optimization is.
They think that the Unreal Engine 5 just does everything for them.
Yeah, yeah.
So they just hit the button that says auto-populate with 12 quadrillion triangles, and then go, well, it's got to be optimized because because I hit the button.
And we use the nanite stuff and the lumen stuff, and that all makes it all good, right?
Well, yeah, that and the triangles.
We just dropped 12K textures on everything. We should be fine. I hit the optimize button.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts because it's true.
But hey, who knows? Maybe I Am Jesus Christ will truly rise above. Could even be game of the year. You never know. Not until you played it.
I'm looking up the Steam forums for this, and a lot of the questions are: will there be a Saint DLC? Do Muhammad next?
That is some people's response every time, and it's like, okay.
No, the next the real edition needs to be when's the Judas expansion?
No,
I'm waiting for the Mormon expansion when he goes to the U.S. and is a cowboy.
He goes to Utah.
When do we get to do the Last Supper? When's the Last Supper DLC?
Does this go all the way up into the fucking? Oh my god!
Does he get resurrected? Do we get the resurrection arc?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Do we get like what's we get to go hang out in heaven like after the crucifixion for a bit? We just
Hell, do we get to go to hell for that 30 days and 30 nights? You know.
Oh right. Well, I mean, at the end you saw it, right? You saw the demon battling at the end of the trailer here.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
No,
this is
see
hell.
the crucifixion section of this game is going to be the Monty Python skit where they're all singing
From the Life of Brian. Hell yeah.
Yeah. From
Always
the Life
look on
of
the bright
Brian.
side of life.
Okay.
Always look on the bright side of life. That's going to be
Fuck
the actual
yeah.
scene.
Like this goes off, and then like a year from now we get the Rapture DLC.
You keep saying the DLC, the sequel, and all that stuff, and I can't help but think. I don't know if you guys watched Mad TV when you were young.
A lot of it, yes.
Yeah, there was a Jesus 2.
Yeah.
I think I vaguely remember this.
Yeah. It was a Jesus 2 Terminator skit. And,
Oh my god.
Yes, I remember. Yeah, I remember this.
I have not seen this, but it already sounds hilarious. I'm gonna
Oh,
look it
it's
up on
so
it.
fantastic.
It's worth looking up on your
It's
free
great.
time.
Mad TV was awesome.
It
Yeah.
was. I
A
love
lot
reading
of
Mad magazines.
VAs came out of Mad TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys got down with like Mad Magazine at all. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
would read that shit all the time, man. Really. The things from childhood that I miss. But
Like when people
yeah,
could actually
so
be
that's-
funny.
Yeah. All right. Well, we shall watch the career of Jesus with great interest, and see what comes of it.
I kind of wonder what the ending's gonna be. I just don't know.
Wait, man, we'll have to wait and see.
Wow.
What you don't know is that it's a fucking prequel to that old like fighting game of the gods or whatever.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
Battle of Gods. Remember that shit?
Battle of
Yeah,
Gods,
where, like Jesus has the pieces of the fucking
no,
cross
because
on
his
his arms.
intro was literally he's there crucified. He breaks the cross and has the fucking pieces
they're
on
they're
his
attached
body.
to his arms.
They're attached to his arms, and he's fucking buff and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, and you could do like fucking sick ass like Jesus sky beam loops. So you're just 100 to
Yeah,
10
there's
and
Jesus mix-ups.
Jesus.
that's the title.
The Jesus loops are too strong. There's no defense against the Jesus mix-up. There's no defense against the Jesus mix-up. That's the
Eat this 50-50, my son. I'm now going to put you into. I am now going to. I am now going to OTG you.
and the Lord said, "Let there be infinites."
And the Lord said, "Get off the ground."
Oh, I love it. Oh shit. Okay. All right. So getting off of the goofy shit for a bit. I found a couple of articles over on That Park Place this week that I figured might be interesting to take a quick look at. And one of them that caught my eye was this one here. It says, former Amazon executive blames Hollywood's fear of offending for creative decline. And shit, weren't you just talking about that, Rada? We were talking about Mad a second ago.
Yeah.
How about that, huh? Wow. Though, if that fucking trailer for the new Scary Movie is anything to go by, I think we might be turning that tide pretty soon here. So,
You know, you got to be, you can't be afraid to just be funny.
yeah.
Right?
Many moviegoers have expressed the feeling that films just aren't the same anymore. Now, a former Amazon executive is speaking out, explaining what changed in Hollywood when it happened and why. Oh, okay. A little bit of insight here. In a New York Times op-ed, Roy Price lays out his argument, a perspective that may strongly resonate with audiences. Yet Price also sees a glimmer of hope, inspired in large part by the success and reception of Project Hail Mary. I've heard of that one recently. What was it? Oh, didn't Drinker have like the guy who was working on that on his show? And then apparently he said some shit about Star Trek that he had to apologize for or something. $2. Thanks, Chaos. And the Lord said, GG, shake my hand, scrub.
And the Lord said, run the set.
Lovely.
That's good shit. I love it. Anyway. Let's see. Cultural shift in Hollywood. Price spearheaded the launch of Amazon Video and Amazon Studios, serving as head of the division for 3 years. In 2017, he was forced to leave the company following Me Too allegations. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was a whole thing, wasn't it? Though he was never legally charged. Since his departure, Amazon has grown into a major Hollywood player, with its latest success, Project Hail Mary, receiving widespread praise from both critics and audiences. Again, I wonder what the hell that actually is.
Oh, what is?
Rocky and Project Hail Mary.
Oh, it's an alien.
Oh, it's an alien movie? Okay. I'm gonna have to look up the trailer for it, because I'd not heard of it until like earlier today. So
so Project Hail Mary is a book, and then they made a movie that is currently out in theaters, and a lot of people are kind of upset about the fact that the writer went on with Critical Drinker.
I was just in general, not even the fact that he was shitting on Star Trek, just the fact that he was seen with Drinker.
The fact that he was on, I mean, what he said about Star Trek, he also said on Critical Drinker's stream.
Yeah.
So you put the two together, and all of a sudden it's even worse.
Yeah. Because apparently he did come out with a public apology about what he said about Star Trek, but
unfortunately, yeah.
I mean, and to some extent, I guess I get it, because like if what he said might have endangered the project that he and others have been working on for a while, then fair enough, right?
I mean, he's got other books.
I don't think he should apologize for shitting on Star Trek, because it deserves it. But at a point, I get wanting to like keep his own project safe and let it come out.
Yeah, no, he's got this is Project Hail Mary is the second book of his that is getting a movie. The first one would be The Martian. And so he's got other books that I imagine he would like turned into movies.
That as well, yeah. So so he's got to play ball at least to some extent.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. Some industry insiders are likely trying to understand why the Ryan Gosling film became such a widespread hit. In his op-ed, Price offers one possible explanation in an essay. Is titled "Project Hail Mary is Fun." Maybe that's all it takes. He contrasts this film's broad appeal with Hollywood's recent emphasis on political and social messaging, tracing the shift to 2016. But the most recent era, which started in the wake of Donald Trump's election in 2016 and went into overdrive after 2020, was one in which political and social messaging were what seemed to matter most in Hollywood, he writes. He may have simply spoken the quiet truth out loud, but he's just getting started. In his next section, Price lays out in detail where he believes the industry lost its way. Correction over creativity. Dionysian elements of popular entertainment, irreverent sexual frankness, and broad, even scatological humor were cast aside as the industry sought to correct historical wrongs and resist current. God, like your eyes glaze a bit just reading that, right? Just.
Yeah.
An unmistakable censoriousness and fear of saying or doing the wrong thing seem to settle over the creative process, Price writes. Yeah, and something like that would kind of just fuck up everything, wouldn't it? Yeah. He follows this line of reasoning to a clear conclusion. Avoiding contemporary wrongs has produced overly cautious and restrained storytelling in Hollywood. Cultural and political considerations played an outsized role, not only in what movies got made, but in how success for these movies was defined, which didn't seem to matter as much, making sure that audiences were filling seats. Yeah, at the end of the day, you kind of gotta make money off these movies you're making. It is as kind of important too, otherwise you can't keep making movies, can't keep a studio open, as many studios have kind of learned at this point, along the way, so. Both in movies and
not learning the lesson.
That would be the case, wouldn't it? Or maybe because at this point you would have to be retarded to not learn the lesson, right? So it's more the fact that they're learning the lesson, but they're just choosing not to acknowledge it, I suppose.
Yeah, and I'm good with them going under for that.
Yeah, because the message in a lot of these hearts and minds in Hollywood is just more important, right? To the point where they were literally willing to die for it.
Well, yeah,
or at least let their studios die for it.
Super invested in their story and seeing, what they want brought to the screen. And I'm super invested in seeing them unemployed.
As the old Asmod would say, we're sending them all back to McDonald's.
Yeah, we have the same goal, basically, so.
Price argues that prioritizing correction over creativity has driven audiences away from theaters. Raunchy comedies and steamy thrillers may not tackle social issues, yet many once served as cultural touchstones that united viewers. Stories that are creatively and culturally safe often fail to captivate audiences. This doesn't mean films must be R-rated to entertain. The broader point is that entertaining used to be the priority, and now, according to Price, it often is not. Damn right. Damn straight. And anyone can tell, just like watching most modern movies these days, it's just kind of like the spark of creativity, the spark of storytelling used to have dwindled considerably over time. Not to say there aren't some that still manage to make good films and whatnot, but it is a much rarer thing these days, which is unfortunate in general. So the tension between caution and creativity sets the stage for broader industry reflection. Who will hear the message? While Price is no longer active at Amazon, his industry perspective still carries considerable weight in Hollywood. Moreover, he may not be alone in holding these opinions. Well, obviously, most people will probably hold these opinions. They're just scared to actually voice them. That's the thing. I mean, like our buddy, the guy who had to just apologize for his opinions on Star Trek. So, right? Yeah, we see that shit in action constantly. At a recent screening of Project Hail Mary, star Ryan Gosling stated that it's Hollywood's job to make movies worth seeing, not the audience's responsibility to keep theaters alive. Exactly, and especially in this economy. Like, movie theater tickets are fucking expensive now, man. And if the movie's not good, why the fuck am I going to pay for the ticket? Right? It's really as simple as that. If the movie's not worth seeing, I'm not going to fucking buy a ticket and keep the theaters open. It's just not going to happen.
You don't go for the movie. You go for the amazing confections that you can get, with popcorn and then losing your house on your mortgage for affording the popcorn.
I could eat popcorn at home, bro.
I know. But
I could buy a whole fucking box of popcorn for the same price as one bucket at a theater over at Stater Bros right now. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, you could order a full course meal. It's less expensive than a bucket of popcorn at the theater. That's the point. But there is something to be said about the whole theater experience.
Yeah, it's nice, but like when the price is too high, then it doesn't fucking matter.
And when the movies suck, it doesn't matter.
That as well, as we've seen.
It's true. When the movie sucks, it does give you more time to notice that the floor is sticky in ways that it shouldn't be. But still.
Let's see. Taken together, Price and Gosling highlight a broader conversation about Hollywood's priorities. Whether Project Hail Mary sparks a genuine shift or remains a one-time reminder, the conversation about Hollywood's priorities has only just begun. You have any hopes that Hollywood will prioritize making entertaining movies? Let us know in the comments. Well, I mean, when they really start having problems keeping the doors open, I mean, I think that's when they're going to start making a turnaround. I mean, some already have. Again, like I bring up the example of the new scary movie coming out, like that. That seems like they're really just gonna fucking go for it, right? It seems like they're not really giving too much of a shit about offending anybody. They're just gonna have fun with it, make a funny film, and that'll be that, right? And we'll see how things go from there. I imagine that movie's gonna do gangbusters because it's, you know, a comedy that's not afraid to be a comedy, as far as I can see from what the trailers put out so far, right? And that's all people really want, is a movie that's just not afraid to be what it is and not, you know, tiptoe around eggshells or any of that stupid shit, right? People just want to watch a movie that's good and fun and interesting. That's it. It's really not that hard, but yeah. That, and I would like it if we could also get back to animated films that aren't made by fucking CalArts graduates. I'm sick of this bean mouth shit. I really am. I really truly am.
That's not going away.
God damn it.
No,
we need real animators.
The bean mouth art will continue until morale improves.
It's never gonna fucking improve. Everyone's just gonna go start watching anime.
Exactly.
That's the problem. It's never gonna fucking improve at this rate.
No, eventually the bean mouth shit will move into anime.
Mm.
You know,
Oh God. Oh,
As,
please.
they
Don't you
get
put that evil on me,
localized.
Ricky Bobby. Don't you
Yeah.
put that evil on us.
that is the next step of localization. So they take the Asianness away.
Oh God, no.
Exactly.
I hate it. I fucking hate it. At that point, I'll be willing to accept AI animation. I just will. I can't even deny it. If Bean Mouth is all we have to look forward to in the future, I'll accept the AI art. I don't care anymore.
You thought you were buying Chainsaw Man? No, it was localized into patriarchy, man. Good luck.
No.
Bean mouth man.
Yeah. Doesn't have chainsaws at all. It's just they're just bean mouths.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's beans. Bean Man.
No, they still got teeth.
Oh fuck! I can't, man. Boy, but hey, you know what else is really crazy that I saw in that Park Place? Apparently, Andrew Garfield's picking a fight with J.K. Rowling.
What else
Yes,
is there?
you guys want to see about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit's
dumb.
wacky. Yeah, so he's slams J.K. Rowling over gender politics. Well, let's see exactly what happened. I mean, obviously, the ongoing, you know, trans versus J.K. Rowling thing is, you know, endless, right? It's never gonna fucking stop in that regard, because that's something that, you know, even though she's a massive fucking leftist herself, that's the one thing she doesn't really bend on, which, you know, to a point I can respect. It's all the other shit she believes I can't respect, but that one we're kind of on the same page on. But apparently Andrew Garfield is not on that page, so let's see what he had to say about it. Without saying her name, Andrew Garfield publicly criticized Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling. In a recent interview, the actor revealed that he had just watched the film adaptations for the first time. He suggested that admitting to enjoying anything connected to Rowling could be controversial. But did you like the movie, man? Like, what the fucking hell? Did you enjoy watching the films? It doesn't need to be a whole fucking, like, this is the problem, right? What's his face was just talking about? Goddamn, what's his name again? Price was just talking about this shit, right? It's sentiments like this where you can't even admit that you just enjoyed watching an old Harry Potter film from the era where people were just trying to make fun and interesting movies, but you got to make it a whole fucking like political thing on top of that, right? It's like, man, why'd you even bother watching the movies in the fucking first place?
I don't know if what he said really is saying. I mean, he's not wrong. Admitting to liking it can cause problems for you. What that doesn't say what he thought about it. It just says that he's aware that if he liked it, then certain people are going to attack him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
the problem, that you can't just say you like the fucking like wizard movie,
Right.
Because of who wrote it or whatever. Like, who gives a shit? Like, I get he gives a shit because he's in Hollywood. His job is being an actor, and that could potentially fuck up his whole career. But like, still, that shouldn't be the case. He should just be able to say that he liked a movie that he watched.
People who cave easily to social pressure don't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and if you go on to what I mean, as far as what he said, is that yeah, I know it's controversial part. Putting money in the pocket of an inhumane legislation right now through the she shall not. Yeah, that part.
That part,
tells you that
yeah.
it's a little more than just you know, he's staying neutral. He's not. He's not. He's very firmly coming out and
Let me go over let me go over it all real quick in context so we can get the proper quotes here. But hadn't watched the Harry Potters until recently. Garfield said on Hit's radio show My Life in Movies. He praised Daniel Radcliffe's performance as the Boy Wizard. Those Harry Potter movies were really good, he concluded. Oh, okay, so we did just say it. Okay, well, fair enough. And I know it's like controversial and like we shouldn't be, you know, putting money in the pocket of inhumane legislation right now through She That Shall Remain Nameless. Okay, so we couldn't just say you like the movie. You gotta fucking sprinkle some fucking virtue signaling on the top of it. And
insert the Sam Hyde clip.
Mhm.
We're not doing this. You're getting called slur.
Yeah. Garfield's phrasing is an obvious nod to Voldemort, the series' central villain, often called He Who Must Not Be Named. His comment reflects a broader trend in the entertainment industry. Since the HBO Max Harry Potter television adaptation went into production, many in Hollywood have expressed admiration for the franchise. Yet, like Garfield, they make a point to distance themselves from Rowling specifically. Yeah, it's a weird thing that's going on with that show, because it's like, it's very much doing the fucking woke pandering bullshit thing, where it's like, you know, the race swapping, especially the bit with Snape, we talked about that a while back, and that's becoming a whole thing.
But the memes have been amazing off from that.
Leftists seem to be in a bit of a twist about like how to actually feel about it. Because again, it's Rowling's story. She wrote it. She wrote the fucking books. The whole thing exists because of her, right? But they want to be positive about like the race blind casting and all that shit, right? So they're kind of like being pulled in two directions at once over this fucking show, and it's like I do find that pretty hilarious because they gotta stick to their guns, even if those guns are aimed in two completely separate directions. Oh man. Walking the line. Garfield appeared on the show to promote his new movie, The Magic Faraway Tree. When?
Fuck if I know, man.
He chose to bring up Rowling, or more pointedly, to avoid saying her name, while reflecting on the films based on her work. The soul and the spirit of a lot of the essence of the themes of those films, and the kids are so good, he said, highlighting the franchise's strengths while subtly separating himself from its creator. His remarks echo a recent statement from John Lithgow, who played a key role in the new adaptation. Speaking with the New York Times, the Dumbledore actor stressed that he does not believe Harry Potter reflects Rowling's personal views. Instead, he argued, Harry is clearly on the side of the angels against intolerance and bigotry. Great. Man, they would love it. They would just love it if they could somehow completely separate her from Harry Potter. But they just they have to acknowledge the fact that this shit wouldn't exist at all if she didn't exist. So, man, I would hate to be so torn up over something so retarded. But
imagine caring who wrote something.
Yeah. There it is. Oi. It's understandable that Lithgow might want to create professional distance from Rowling. Garfield, however, has not announced involvement in the new series, which makes his pointed commentary feel a little performative. A little. Yet he may not be alone in taking this approach, industry trend. Rowling recently reacted to the trailer for the new Harry Potter series, responding to a user on X. She wrote, "It's going to be incredible. I'm so happy with it." Yeah, just bad. Industry trade publication Variety, however, used the release as an opportunity to focus almost entirely on Rowling's history defending women-only spaces. The article didn't mention the trailer or her enthusiastic response until the very last paragraph, a choice that underscores how the media often frames her through controversy rather than celebration. It's a trend audiences can expect to be echoed many more times in the coming months. Yeah. As the Harry Potter series nears its December release, the franchise is poised to attract even more attention. Anticipation is already running high. Right now, industry conversation seems to follow a familiar pattern. Actors like Garfield and outlets such as Variety praise the stories while simultaneously criticizing Rowling. How much any of this will matter to audiences remains to be seen. The success of the books and films is undeniable. Ultimately, the television adaptation will live or die on its ability to bring the beloved stories to life. Whether viewers focus on the narrative, magic, or the technical craft on display, the series itself is what truly matters, not the industry's endless reiteration of the same old criticisms of its creator. Yeah, straight up. And I do just find it funny because it's so fucking hypocritical at the end of the day. Like, these people will take the jobs because the Harry Potter series brings in shit zillions of dollars, right? It pretty much launched the careers of like every actor who was in it, or they didn't already have a career before it, right? Like the kids involved, not Andrew Garfield, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson. You know, like their careers started with those fucking movies, right? And it's gigantic. So these people will gladly, you know, go in for the money of it. And you know, the stories themselves are pretty good. Like, people like the Harry Potter series. It's popular for a reason, so they'll enjoy it. But like, they won't actually, you know, poo-poo it. Like they'll poo-poo fucking you know, Rowling all day long, right? They'll criticize her, they'll disown her, whatever, all that shit, but they won't actually, they're not willing to give up Harry Potter, even though it all came from her. It's all her thing. She owns it.
This
makes
is
all the money
normal.
off it. It's all that. But like, yeah, no, they're just not willing to actually stand on the principle of how much they seem to hate her, but they won't. They'll still take that money.
I mean,
they'll still take that money.
She's just, that whole shit is just the modern thing on like Lovecraft. Where it's the same.
yeah.
They absolutely, so horrible, awful person, and yeah, keep using his IP for all sorts of shit. Like, just like that money. That green is
Oh, I will say there's a difference in that there are no living relatives of Lovecraft. So it's not like his estate's getting money or his grandkids getting money or anything like that. And as a matter of fact, the big thing about Lovecraft is even when he was alive, he actively encouraged others to use his mythos, to get involved in the universe. He wanted people to collaborate. He made it so that it was kind of an open source idea.
I'm in that whole circle.
Kind of like SCP.
That is why it is what it is.
Well, I mean,
But
SCPs
it's still
are
that same
very
kind of hypocrisy. I mean, you know, to disparage the person and then use their creations to enrich yourself.
Yeah. I mean, kind of like Radcliffe and Watson themselves, right? Like they turned on her so fucking fast. And of course that led to a fucking amazing exchange on Twitter. I think it was Watson that J.K. Rowling herself like got into like a bit of a Twitter spat with and just fucking absolutely roasted the shit out of her. That was hilarious, man. That was a great moment. She went in on her so fucking hard. Oy. So I appreciate that. I appreciate Rowling, like, you know, calling them on their bullshit at the very least. I'm pretty sure she did it for Radcliffe too at some point.
Emma Watson especially deserves getting called out because she's really not done anything. Like, she's been in a few parts here and there, but her career
she
started and ended in Harry Potter.
No, her entire career has just been fucking political, like activist feminism.
Right. I'm saying her acting career was.
Yeah, her acting career is non-existent after. Yeah,
Harry Potter.
Yeah, she's had other parts. I know she's been casted, but
hey, she was in a Disney movie.
Nothing.
I can't name anything other than Harry Potter.
She was Belle.
Yeah, the live action. Oh yeah, God. Listen, I actually enjoyed that movie when I watched it. Right, I thought
You're
it was, like,
insane.
as far as live action remakes go, it was not one of the worst ones. Right? And I liked the new song that they added. Like, fucking Forevermore is a great song. Come on, Forevermore is a great song. That's a really good song. This is a good song.
I have no
Fuck
idea
you.
what you're talking about, honestly.
It's the Beast's new song from the live action remake of Beauty and the Beast. But every time I think of that movie though, I just immediately think of the fucking toy they made, the Belle toy that's made to look like her, and like the giant fucking forehead they put on it.
Hey man, it's true to life.
Oh,
It's true.
And it's just really funny to me because like the whole thing with Belle is that she's supposed to be like literally the prettiest girl in town, which is why Gaston's all up her fucking ass in the beginning part of the movie, right? And then you look at
yes and
Belle,
no.
it's just Emma Watson, and like Emma Watson's not like ugly or anything, but I don't know, prettiest girl in
I mean,
town.
I don't think Belle's the prettiest girl in town. Like, I don't think that was her position. I think it was just she was the one that didn't want Gaston.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the most aloof girl in town.
Yeah.
Well, there was I remember there was actually a line Gaston says in the movie, well, the original animated one, where he's like, "She's the prettiest girl in town, which makes her the best, and don't I deserve the best?" Right, something like that, right?
That's
yeah, and literally in the song, in the intro song, the lyrics are, "It's no wonder that her name needs beauty. Her looks have got no parallel." Right, so she's being literally staged as the prettiest girl in town. So.
Which is ironic when the
certain point
blondes
of
are
view.
prettier than her.
Yeah, well, that matter of taste.
Yeah,
on
it's
that
like
one,
Gaston. Gaston had those. That had the blondes right there. Is he fucking?
Yeah.
That was why I came up with what I said.
Yeah.
This is more.
Actually, no. We know he's categorically fucking retarded. He couldn't read.
Well, I mean, you say that, but I remember there was another bit in the movie where, like, when he's going to go propose to Belle, he makes a point of saying, "Is like, but I wouldn't mind a little bit on the side," right? Like looking at the 3 blonde bimbos that follow him around all the time, right? So he was planning on getting some fucking even in on the side even after marrying Belle. So I mean,
Bro wanted polygamy.
lending to the
with
fact that
extra
he's supposed to be a
steps.
piece of shit, but
Here's the reality of it: they're all French peasants, and so they're all pox-ridden syphilitic monkeys. And it doesn't matter.
Also
Yeah,
true.
True.
fair. Well, yeah, I guess they were more accurate in the live action remake in that regard. Fair enough.
I don't look. I don't like her, but I don't think she's syphilitic. I mean, come on, Jess. That's a little.
no, I'm being over the top about it. That
I mean, she
No,
was a kid in Hollywood.
yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah, she's
damn,
got
that's
everything.
a fair point too. But yeah. All that aside, giant fucking forehead toys aside, she got what she had coming from J.K. Rowling. So cool. And yeah, the whole thing overall is just a bunch of fucking hypocritical fucking nonsense. Because again, they're never gonna be willing to give up Harry Potter, but they'll keep shitting on J.K. Rowling all day long because that's what makes them look good to the trans community or whatever. So
It's what makes them look good to Hollywood. And
Meanwhile, J.K. Rowling over here is making a fuck ton of money still.
Yeah, again,
it is her fucking creation. She's
Refer to
still
Image.
getting
This
paid
is her.
royalties for this.
refer to Image. This is her worrying about that shit, as in not worried about that shit at all.
Nope.
Doing just fine.
Yeah, and I know she gets shot on by people, and people like to rally around her, but she's still also fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't care that people hate her because she's kind of detestable in her own special ways.
I mean, I can agree with her in the women need their own spaces situation, but everything else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
basically.
that women need their own spaces, but then she'll men don't, and there's
cetera,
a lot.
et cetera.
It goes a lot further than that type
Mhm.
shit. So it's like, yeah, I can agree. It's like, sometimes bad people make good points, type shit.
Yeah. Or make good content, right?
Yeah.
If you go about Harry Potter, those books are good. I read them.
Yeah, like I said, I
Not
think
a
she's
fan.
detestable, but I think she
No,
did an incredible
fair
job
enough.
with the Harry Potter books. They're not my jam per se, but they're
Can't deny that they popped the fuck off.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say they're
Uh,
bad just because I don't personally enjoy them.
No.
Rada will.
Rada would. Yeah.
But like I said,
Tell
I'm
us-
at midpoint. I'm
Tell
not
us how
quite
you
there
really
yet.
feel, Rada.
Oh, don't.
I feel that a lot of writing's been dumbed down because public schools suck and people don't really actually understand many things in the world anymore. But this is especially true of young adult content.
Very true.
It's rough out here, Rada, when you're getting one shot from like 5 different directions at once.
Yeah.
Coming right out of Spawn. So
Yes. Once again, spawn camping the children is a recurring title.
and a real
potential for
problem.
reasons.
So
And unfortunately, the parents make absolutely no effort to protect their children.
yeah.
Sometimes quite
Well,
the opposite.
because they are.
Yeah, this is true.
because a lot of them are the same mindset.
And they're too damn. I mean, it's back to the whole, kids. The parents should be the ones keeping their kids from spending their money on loot boxes. If the parents aren't paying attention to the kid, it's kind of the same situation as if an adult wants to spend $600 on a VTube girlfriend. That's your fucking fault. You're just gonna have to suck it up, Buttercup.
I think the government should tell me how to spend my money. That way, I don't spend
Mm.
$600 getting a VTuber.
That's
Man.
That's good.
And now he's going to spend $600 feeding the obese woman next door who has a better car than him instead.
That might be the VTuber.
Probably the same person, actually, yeah.
That was a fucking solid callback. Well done.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
But with that, I think we're pretty much done for the night. I don't have any other stories in the docket here, unless anyone else has anything we need to talk about before we go.
We have. Oh, I was just looking at it. The Sony and their dynamic difficulty adjustment thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Oh, we
thing,
probably
yeah.
don't have. Well, I guess maybe we don't need that.
Oh, wait. We didn't touch on this bit. I don't know if you wanted to get into this, Rada. The whole thing, the thing you shared about the accessibility conversation coming back up.
You mean the whole people need to shut the fuck up and just buy games that include features they want instead of expecting all games to have the features they want?
This shit.
But didn't you know that their right to be accommodated trumps your right to enjoy things? Rada, they have rights.
And I have lefts. Let's
Real
see which
Dark
ones
Souls
win.
begins right now. Real Dark Souls starts now.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, at a point, it just could be like, if the creator wants to add it in, great. If not, well, too fucking bad. So at the end of the day, it's the creator's vision, and whatever they actually want to make is what they're gonna make, and they should be allowed to just make whatever. And if they don't include accessibility features, well, sorry, but that's just how it goes.
Don't buy it. You know, it's really easy. If it doesn't have what you need to be able to play it, just don't buy it. There's like 500 other games sitting right there that has every feature you could ever want that you could go buy instead. But no, you're upset because this game has the story that everybody else is interested in, but you want to be a whiny little fucking bitch because you can't play it and you either are too afraid to get good at it or just watch somebody else play it. You really have that sense of entitlement with your head shoved so far fucking up your ass that you really need to just go ahead and try to shit on somebody else's work because you can't do anything or think for yourself.
And then like
I
love it. I really love it because like people like this want to use their disability as an excuse, and I'm like, yeah, we used to have a guy called Broly Legs in the FGC who couldn't use his fucking hands or his body. He was I forget what it was that he had, but
we talking about the guy who like played with his tongue and kicked the shit out of Dear God.
Yeah.
Yeah, love
he couldn't use his whole. I forget what his condition was, but yeah, that's what he did. He played on a controller and he had to use
like
his
a cerebral palsy or something like that.
It might have been something like that, but it was like basically using his cheek with his tongue, moving everything around.
Yeah.
So that he could like do the movements and hit the buttons. It's like if he can play fucking Street Fighter at a decent level, you know, at a
fucking competitive level.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, at a competitive level.
That's decent at that point. Holy shit.
Yeah, because like people
like at a competitive level,
but he's still good
like,
at those games, right? So
what are these people's excuse?
It's just not for they don't want to try. It takes effort to learn and to be good and to overcome their disability, whatever it may be.
And then this guy just looks like the fucking like poster boy for Reddit mod. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Yeah, and of course, like a lot of people are harping on the specific wording here of him saying right. My right to access a game supersedes your right to immersion. Here's the thing: you don't have a right to access a game, and I don't have a right to immersion.
Yep.
Right? You fucking pay money for these games. You don't have a right to anything. Right? I mean, it's definitely it's a free game, but even then, it's like you don't have to play the free game either. If they put it out for free, you can play it or you can don't play it. But like, it's not.
I have a right to buy or not buy a video game.
Yeah, that's the right you have. But like anything involving gaming itself, there's no real rights involved there, right? Your choice to include yourself, that is your right. But other than that, I mean, everything else, you take it as it comes.
Well,
or you don't.
If you read this guy's bio, it pretty much tells you everything you need to know about him.
Yeah. Let's see. Speaker, storyteller, director, Mount Sinai, New York City. Holy shit. It is not often I see somebody whose head is thicker on the bottom half than the top half. That's why.
Bro, that is literally the fucking the thumb people from
He is a
From
thump.
Spy Kids. From Spy Kids.
He's also a philosopher. I'm sorry. You need
Yeah.
to show proper respect here. He's a fucking philosopher. All right.
Yeah, when you
Writer-
have to call yourself out, there's
Aspiring
multiple
Iron
things.
Man. Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
I mean,
Pennsylvania.
aspiring iron deficiency man.
What the
fuck is your head, man?
That picture was taken.
What is your head? Wait, there's like a tube going into his neck or something.
Does this guy?
Oh, I
what
think he's
does
got like
he
a medical
have?
condition too.
Yeah,
He's
well,
definitely
yeah,
got a
it's-
medical condition.
Got something going on.
What
there.
is it?
the fuck?
Does he even? I don't know. Does he even mention what his disability is at any point?
I don't
It's not an
know.
invisible disability. I don't think he's got to mention it. It's kind of, it shows up. So I feel a little bad making fun of him for that, but this guy is also just kind of a twat, and I don't think that he doesn't have to be disabled to be a twat.
No.
That's something
Yeah.
he's choosing to be.
Maybe his disability is that he's just a Reddit mod. Who knows?
And of course, we got the savvy way in on this.
It's not
too.
officially recognized as a disability yet. It's coming, but it's not
Ah.
quite.
Wait, which thing?
Being a Reddit mod.
Oh God, imagine. Games are not a right. Do not water down terms. It is one thing to ask for accessibility, and should a company take up the mantle, awesome. People really got to stop using right. Internet, games, entertainment, none of it is a right. Besides, there are different games. Make it seem like there aren't games that are heavy in accessibility options. Not every game will, and if someone wants to beat a hard game or have hard games, no reason to say they can't.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's going to be up to the creator. And there's not really
Right.
much to be said about that. Let creators create what they want to create, and if you want to engage with it, that's your choice. That is your right.
Mhm.
It's also your right to not engage with it if you're not feeling it. There you go.
It's
At
how.
least for
It's
now.
how. Yeah, it's like how we probably all identify as non-binary.
Mhm.
Remember that
is
joke
the
going
only
around?
Identification that I care about. Yes.
I mean, I believe the last time that went around was for Marathon, and that's how that's going. No
Yeah,
updates
we know how
yet.
that
I mean,
fucking
we know
game's going.
we know that it's rough in terms of player count with the revelation that apparently Steam is the highest player numbers across any platform. So I guess I imagine we're going to hear more about how Marathon's doing in the coming months. But I mean, obviously the High Guard situation is an open and shut book at this point. So there's definitely
So-
that one.
So you asked, and their peak, 24-hour peak is down to 33,000.
Ooh, fuck.
So
That's rough. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, hey, they're doing better than High Guard at least.
That's again not a high bar.
I know. I'm trying to throw them the teeniest, tiniest little chicken bone, Rada. Just
No, look. High Guard's actually 97K is High Guard's all-time peak.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe that was
okay.
like day one, and then it cut in half by day two.
It
Pretty
says-
much.
And then half again
it
by
says the
day three.
24-hour peak is 9.
Damn.
9.
9.
Those are, you know what that is? That's the people trying to like speed run all the achievements.
Yeah,
like they
that's
did in
exactly
fucking,
what that is.
What was it? Goddamn Concord, right? Same shit happened when that game was announced to be shutting down. Like people flooded in just to get all the achievements, like killing themselves on purpose and all that shit, just to like get the platinum trophy before the game died. That's
Okay.
great. Okay, we had
I went and
to
did
room for that.
I went and did a quick little dive. He has spinal muscular atrophy.
Hmm.
Spinal
Okay.
muscular atrophy.
That doesn't cause that head thing, though. I don't believe.
That
That's
sucks,
not-
man.
That looks like a breathing tube or something.
Yeah.
Does it like fuck with your hands or anything?
I'm
I know
spinal
muscular
anything is gonna
atrophy,
fuck with most of your body.
True. Fair point. But yeah, like Hurtbox's point though, it's like if you can't use your hands, I mean,
Yeah, I mean it's
that's a tongue thing.
progressive muscle weakness. Yeah, all
Yeah,
voluntary.
it's because you lack a certain protein, causes muscle weakness and wasting over time.
And that's fair, but it's like, what do you at a point, like, what the fuck do you even do, like, in terms of accessibility to like make it so that person can play your game? Like, if they can't even really hold the controller, like, what the fuck
Neuralink.
do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people who have disabilities that benefit from features like button mapping and the ability to switch out
Well,
controllers. And I have no problems with if a game dev wants to add button mapping to their game, but that's a way different from trying to get them to change the experience by adding difficulties or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, here's the funny part too, is that like at the same time, it's like I know a guy who has multiple sclerosis. You know, he has his hands don't function fully. He has like 35% hand function or whatever. He was in that what was it, that last Turkey Tom video about DSP, I think. He showed up there because he's beaten DSP pretty easily in Street Fighter 6. But it's like, you know, you can, but I don't know how bad this guy's SMA is.
Me neither. But I mean, hey, at the end of the day, maybe Sony will have them covered in the next couple of years here with that
yeah, exactly,
dynamic difficulty shit, or just that thing that where it's the AI that plays the game for you, you know?
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
That'll make those people so happy.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you really want to just like play a game without playing a game, you could just go fucking find somebody's Let's Play on YouTube or whatever, right? And watch a streamer. You know, if you straight up just don't really.
Oh, I was gonna say, just as a thing, just hitting on something Rada finished with. You're right, Rada, about all of what you said, but man, all of them should have button remapping. I know it's not. They don't have to. They can choose to do it. Man, they should have it because
like I said,
shitty buttons.
The button mapping thing. I can understand advocating for button mapping. I can.
Not even as an accessibility thing. Just
just as a general thing for gamers in general, because sometimes you just like to change where your button layout is.
You know what? Not only am I going to make my game not have button remapping, but fuck you, it's gonna have button demapping.
Buttons are just randomly.
Enjoy trying to remap those buttons when you can't fucking do it.
You're gonna have back left bumper be jump.
Every time you say you want to remap your buttons, a button gets demapped and you can't put it back on.
Well, time out a second. I didn't even know you were making a game, Hurtbox.
I'm not.
He's not, but eventually, someday he might, and when he does, he will make sure there's button demapping.
I will make it the most hostile accessibility wise.
It will literally be called Hurtbox the game.
Certain enemies, if they hit you, they will remove the ability of one of your buttons.
Exactly, and it'll be random each time.
Oh my god! You know what it reminds me of? This could be a fucking deep cut. But if you guys remember the Mark of Kree, it was like a PS2
vaguely.
Game.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's a PS2 game where like you play as a big like Pacific Islander looking guy, and he's got a bunch of different weapons you can use. But the shittiest thing that game did, and it was one of the shittiest things I've ever experienced in any video game ever, is right before you go to do the final boss fight, you have to go through this room where like these little imp guys attack you, right? And if they manage to like hit you and like latch onto you, they can steal your weapon. And if they get away, your weapon's gone. That weapon's just gone forever. And they are able to steal all of your weapons, so you have to fight the final boss barehanded. It's so shit. It's the worst shit ever. Oh my god.
And then they mod the game to go around your demapping. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna make my spaghetti code so absolute dog shit that the moment that they try to mod it, the game just stops working.
Okay, so it's Unreal Engine 5 game. I got it.
Yeah, basically.
It's gonna be Unreal Engine 5, except I'm just gonna add 12 quintillion fucking triangles to everything, 8K textures, and then press the optimize button and pray to God that it manages to run at more than 10 FPS on modern hardware.
Every time you respawn, on top of that, every time you respawn, the game spawns in an enemy 20 levels higher than you at your spawn point.
The click in for the right stick just adds more triangles to the game.
Exactly. And every time you die, you spawn with new gear, and it's always going to be level 1 trash gear. It's never going to be anything good.
The confusion status permanently remaps your entire controller.
In fact, no, actually, you know what? It's going to be a roll table. It'll be random. So there's just going to be the chance that all the stats that you put in for your build just get completely fucking flipped around. Oh, you were an intelligence-based caster class? Well, guess what? Your intelligence is 0, buddy. Your dex got pumped up to 20 this time.
Man, like I wonder, because like there's been concepts of people trying to make like the most frustrating game possible, and it's like your thing sounds like it could absolutely just be like 100% the most like high tier streamer bait ever, honestly. Right? Because like just trying to make the game that is the most frustrating thing imaginable, like somebody will still try to beat it. We've seen people play games like this.
And in fact, after
I immediately think of what's it called, Getting Over It, right, by Bennett Foddy.
Yeah,
like, this sounds like that times 100, but somebody will still try on stream.
Have you seen fucking Baby Steps?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and then after you die a couple of times, it'll say streamer mode has been enabled, and then when you go onto it, it just gives you it's just a fucking image of DSP.
DSP in the corner playing the game for you.
Yeah. No, and in fact, the worse you do, the harder the game gets.
So fucked.
And then when you manage to get hit, yes, that is a good idea. I'm going to add that. When you get hit, your inputs get inverted.
Permanently. And every enemy can do it on hit.
Permanently. So if you get hit multiple times, you're going from normal to inverted to normal to inverted to normal to inverted.
To double inverted, right?
Yeah.
No, what happens you get hit is it shifts everything one button to the left.
One button to the left, yeah.
The ranged weapons are all going to be hit scan weapons, but the hit scan is going to progressively be like 1 pixel off every time you get hit to the left.
No. It shifts 1 button to the left or right, vertically or horizontally, and it's random which one it actually does.
You know, this is
I'm
just making
just progressively goes off. That I think that would be brilliant. I want to see that as a Marvel's Rivals character.
You know what? I think I'm just making Cruelty Squad with more steps.
Yeah. Holy shit.
All right, I think that finishes it.
Yeah, I think that's a solid.
We've gotten to this part of the show. We need to be done.
Yeah, no, it sounds like we're getting to that rambly point where maybe we need to.
Yeah, I need to get working on my $10 million game idea.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Rada, do we? Oh wait, before we do the questions, we got to figure out which one of these titles is going to make it into the running.
Yeah.
So let's go down the list here. I'm just gonna quick fire all these.
Go down the list. Read them all out.
We got Old Fensive Charm Podcast, right? Because we're all fucking decrepit here.
Mm.
We got Chloroformed by Children.
Yes. That's the perfect time for that.
Damn it. Okay. $5 from Chaos. Thank you, Chaos. Rose the Red chocolate is delectable. You are now worthy of my opponent. DSP mode is now selectable.
Yeah, no, that's what I'll have. That's gonna be the rhyme that plays.
That's good.
When you get DSP mode selectable.
Let's see. You know, the best thing you should do actually, Hurtbox, after like you do all of that shit, and then somebody actually manages to beat the game, you should just have, after the end credits or whatever, you should have the screen just say hard mode unlocked.
Yeah,
it's hard mode unlocked, and they have to play the game in reverse.
No. You beat the game, it wipes your hard drive.
Oh man,
you beat the game.
You beat the game.
No. Okay. You beat the game, and it says congratulations, you won, and it installs crypto mining software on your GPU.
Congratulations, I've won.
Congratulations, you're now mining fucking Ethereum for me, idiot.
It's just going the whole time.
Okay, all right.
Congratulations, you won. Breaks your computer.
Yep.
Let's go back to the fucking titles. All right. So Chloroformed by Children was the last one I read. Slave tier subscriber, which I think is pretty strong. The well-known velvety touch of the government. Golden Ditty secret ending. Hype for the Rapture DLC. And no defense against the Jesus mix-ups. I think that should be no defense against the holy mix-ups. I think that sounds better. But either way. And then the Lord said, "Let there be infinites." You got a strong lineup tonight. I don't know.
Now we got to pick 4 of them.
Fuck. Okay. My vote is gonna be for slave tier subscriber. I think that's
you get quite a bit on that one.
It's the only one that has a reaction on it.
I have to be careful how I phrase this.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to push forward Chloroformed by Children.
Okay. I think we have to put in Golden Ditty secret ending just because it goes with the thumbnail.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so we need one more.
One more.
Hurtbox, what do you think from the ones that are left? Which one should we take?
Let's see.
Oh, he's thinking about it. It's a hard choice.
There are so many options.
Remember.
Well, Hurtbox, we have it listed on the podcast titles. Channel in the Discord. If you want to just look at that.
And the Lord said, "Let there be infinites."
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And none opposed? All right, that's 4.
None opposed.
All right. We have any questions, Rada?
Well,
once you
get
finish
the poll up first.
Yeah.
All
Ghosts
right.
and Goblins, you need to play the game 2 times in order to actually beat it.
Poll is up and running. Let's take a look at questions. Here we go. Chaos Mesh 64. So, Jazz, how many bikes have you stolen recently?
0. Though honestly, I should steal at least one. I kind of miss biking. I used to do it a lot as a kid, like just like riding my bike around the neighborhood.
Used to steal bikes as a kid?
I'm glad you said your bike.
Yes, my bike that was bought for me by my parents. I used to like riding my bike, but
the question is about stealing bikes, and all of a sudden he's riding other bikes that are supposedly his, and he wants us to believe that. Holy shit!
Such a goddamn.
I've stolen 0 bikes, minimum 1.
I've had my bike stolen twice. So,
really? Did you feel like the person who stole your bike was happier to get it than you were to lose it?
Oh my god.
Okay, so here's the thing. I was a little kid.
Mhm.
I was 5, around that age, and the family like 3 doors down, and it was a black family. Stole my bike, rode it until they broke it, and then said they found it and gave it back to us.
Wow.
We
Wait,
knew
like
they had
they just
stolen it.
They just broke the chain, or they just didn't even like go like the next street over to ride the bike.
No. No, they just stole it, brought it into their house for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
You see, this
Not
the type of
very
ghetto
intelligent
shit
people.
that they should be beaten for. Honestly,
I lived in a very poor neighborhood after moving away from the rural areas. We came straight into the ghetto. I went from there are no people here to there are all the bad people here.
Oh
Yeah, childhood was great.
You went from nobody to the projects.
Yes.
Right.
Damn.
All right.
Oh man.
So, next question. Hurt, what's your thoughts on fighting games / the FGC, and are you still playing fighting games to this day or no?
I rarely play fighting games at the moment because they're all sauceless and fucking baby shit.
What do you mean? Aren't you looking forward to new Jam Kuroto Berry Strive?
What
Fuck
kind
no.
of fighting games are your jam?
I mean, my main one was Tekken for the longest time.
Okay.
And
not
Tekken
playing
is
any
literally
Tekken?
a party game. It's literally a party game.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm not playing that dog shit.
Fair enough.
Uh,
So there's nothing you're
modern
playing
games
at
are
all,
just
fighting games wise? No.
if Royan ever feels like playing stuff, then I'll go and play fucking something with him. But other than that, not really.
Oh, what do you guys run?
Last time that
BC?
we played some old ass fucking Guilty
Blaze
Gear.
Blue? Oh, okay. Older Guilty Gear.
I've been thinking about that. I need to reinstall and play Blaze Blue again. It's been some time. Blaze Blue's the other game I used to play a lot. And then what else is part of that question?
I have a copy of Central around here somewhere.
I think you basically covered. It's what's your thoughts on fighting games / the FGC, and then you already
Oh,
answered.
and then the FGC is just all fake and gay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's fake and gay now. It's fake and gay now. It's just like all a bunch of, you know, that community that is co-opted and ruined it. And I tell this story. I've told this story before. I have friends I go to Evo with every year, and they have no idea about this shit. And when they started noticing it, because I pointed it out, I'm like, look at them. They like to wear nappy ass hair, and they throw their clothes together to make them look like, you know, women.
Mhm.
And they started noticing it throughout the convention floor, and they're like, I hate it. I notice it now.
Mhm.
I'm seeing it.
The thing that still got me was that that fucking image of the Strive tournament, where like you see
Oh.
the people who have like their country's flags, and then there's some
And it's
players
all
that
like
just
the
have a
trans flag and the bisexual flag and like the gay flag.
Yeah, it's like,
and
dude,
it's
that's
like,
where your
man.
fucking country of origin's supposed to be. What the fuck are you doing?
And then
Well,
there's that
that is
fucking
their
blue
origin.
archive meme. Then there's like that blue archive meme where they're like, man, I don't know where this flag is from, but all their women be ugly.
All the bitches be bad, ugly. Yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
was so fucked up.
Yeah, I just
But,
saw that one
no,
today
there's no
for the
fighting games,
Trans Day
really.
of Awareness.
Is that
Oh, we
today?
are aware.
Oh,
We
shit!
are
I
really
forgot.
fucking aware.
I
wish
forgot to
wasn't.
mark my calendar. Oh no.
I completely forgot, but it's very funny and fitting that I am pointing this out on this day.
Yeah.
It is.
But yeah,
Perfect
no,
uniform.
most fighting games are sauceless, and yeah, no, I could go on about why it sucks for a while, but I won't.
Okay.
Also, somebody in chat had a question on top of the your on as a part of this one. It was Chaos asking if you were playing XX or Zerd.
Oh, it was Accent Core Plus.
Accent Core.
XX.
Damn. Okay. Solid. All right. Oh man.
All right,
I still have
and
a copy of
now
Hurt
we have Hurt. Do you think you guest appear on side scrollers? And for the record, that is how it's typed.
If they knew who I was, if Craig knew who I was and all them, I would.
Same.
If they
I'd be
invited
on
me
that.
on, I would.
Maybe, hey, you know what? Maybe
Because
someday. Maybe
yeah,
someday
I
you'll
remember
hear the
them
name of
from
the
back in the
Offensive
day.
Charm podcast.
Yeah, I remember them from back in the day with Screw Attack and all that. I
Oh
do
man,
like,
Screw Attack! Holy shit!
Yeah,
That's
I used to watch their shit all the time.
Okay. What is your from Disolutio Unita Tribus? What's your favorite Fermi paradox solution?
Your favorite what?
Fermi paradox. So the
paradox.
Fermi paradox is the probability, is the idea that extraterrestrial life should exist out there. And since they don't, since we haven't seen anything or heard anything, do they exist? Why are they not contacting us? Or is there lack
it's-
of? Does the lack of anything the fact that they don't exist?
Yeah,
I'm-
a fan of-
it's like, do they exist? It's like, if they haven't contacted us, is it because they're just that advanced, or did everything literally get killed off or die out, and we're really the only ones?
Oh, yeah. I'm personally a fan of the Dark Forest hypothesis on that one.
Dark Forest.
Yeah, it's that intelligent species are out there, but they hide to survive, because an intelligent species capable of making the travel, to get over to you is likely not going to be a friendly species.
Fair point.
My
I'm thinking
favorite has to
maybe
be...
it's just that. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm saying mine's easy. I like my cosmic horror, and my favorite answer to it is Dead Space.
Oh fuck yeah! Would that be a real bad time for all of us here on Earth? Jesus fucking Christ! That would be one of the
Nothing
worst
exists.
things ever.
Nothing
Holy
exists. They're all dead because of cosmic horrors beyond our comprehension.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to become part of a fucking Brethren Moon or whatever the fuck that is.
Do you mean the
Is that-
communist utopia?
What was that? Was it? Is that what it's called again? When they fucking take all the
Brethren
matter
Moon,
and
yeah.
like turn...
They become
Yeah,
a
Brethren
brethren moon, yeah.
Yeah. No. No.
Make
no
a-
part
come
of
on,
that.
you don't want it. You don't want to become whole again.
Super chat, Jazz.
Oh. I can't fucking see it because the thing's in. Hang on. Best fighting games are Blaze Blue, all SNK fighting games, and DOA. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I more or less agree to that. I mean, I'm thinking about what is my favorite fighting game of all the ones I've
Unitology,
played?
let's go.
I do really like Blaze Blue, honestly. There was a lot of Blaze Blue.
Under Night's also fun. Under Night and Melty
yeah,
are
absolutely.
also up there.
I had a lot of fun with the cross tag battle. I know a lot of people kind of shit on that game, but I enjoyed it.
It's a party game. It's a party game.
It is, but I still enjoyed it. I still think it's fun. Plus, I enjoyed the idea of like crossovers with fucking Ruby and Senran Kagura and shit. Like that's awesome. I personally wish they'd chosen Hikage instead of Yumi, but that's because I'm a Hikage simp. But you know, that's me. That's just me. Anyway, fuck, what were we talking about?
The Fermi paradox.
Fermi paradox.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the idea that we're just the most advanced species in the universe. Like we're gonna get space travel at some point. We're gonna find a planet with life on it, and they're just gonna be like space cavemen, alien cavemans, fucking loincloths and shit. We'll be like, well, yeah, I guess it was us. Guess we were the best after all. Crazy.
I think there could be other space traveling civilizations out there. I just think that they're likely so far away from us that they haven't actually gotten here.
Yeah,
because
that's also a possibility.
The idea that a creature can reach the type of sentience and advancement that we have even gotten so far as to this point has got to be pretty rare among space. And while space is huge, so there's got to be more than one, doesn't mean they're close together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always kind of described to that mainly is that they're probably, if there is actual alien life, they're probably around the same development level.
Yeah, I mean, there could be some that are a little ahead and likely some that are a little behind, but yeah. We're all probably about in the same place because let's face it, we all started at the same line.
That pesky speed of light. That pesky speed of light barrier is the reason why we can't they can't travel that fast in space.
Yeah, they haven't figured out how to bend rules of physics yet.
And shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little difficult.
That kind of shit.
You say that, and I have, unfortunately, that Metal Gear Rising thing where he says nanomachines, but he's saying wormholes.
Yeah.
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 Fucking hell.
All right.
All right.
And then Chaos Smash asks, perhaps we could have some fighting games on this or Jazz's channel.
Jazz has done a fighting game.
I have. I played fighting games on the channel in the past. I haven't done any recently, but I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea. You know, trying to think of what all is playable that's like got crossplay and shit.
We're gonna get everybody together, including Royan, and not tell him the game, and it's gonna be Guilty Gear Strive.
He's just gonna be pissed off the whole time.
Because we know how much he loves that game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to Box if we want to set like up a fighting game stream at some point, and again, it doesn't have to be Strive, but we can play something. I don't know. I feel like I've heard good things about the what's it called, the Grand Blue fighting game, right?
Yes, that's.
I hear pretty positive things about that one. We could try that. I mean, I've been interested in checking because I have the base version. I don't have the second one. What do they fucking call it? It's Grand Blue versus something or other. Extreme
Rising, I think.
Rising, that's the one. Yes, thank you.
Yokai 1235 says play Blaze Blue story mode.
Oh, sure, I could do that.
Story mode.
I do have a copy of Central Fiction around here somewhere. I could do that. Oh wait, look, hang on. Hang on. There it is. Yeah. There it is. I got a copy of Cross Tag right here.
Neat. All right, so let's see who won.
Yeah, we're stuck.
Yeah, we got a tie between Chloroformed Children and The Lord Said Let There Be Infinites. It's a tie. So how about we let our guest break it?
Yeah, what do you think, Ryan? What's the title?
Ryan.
Not God damn it. Hurtbox.
Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
I was completely distracted.
Bad enough it's hard enough to get guests. Now you're thinking about other guests while current guests are
Now
on.
you're thinking about other guests, and you know what? I'm not even black.
Why can't you think about other guests like anytime besides 3 nights before when we need a guest?
Also, what do you mean it's hard to get guests? All he did was fucking offer Hurtbox a piece of cheese, and he was like, yeah, all right.
Excuse you, sir. You said, "Hey, do you want to be on the podcast?" I'm sure. I'm like, "Is this my? It's my day off. Sure. Why the fuck not?"
Oh wow, he didn't even cost a piece of cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's our title?
Okay, that is maybe a little too long, but I love it.
Yeah, between the two, Ryan.
Again with that.
between the two.
You know what? I think he's starting to suffer from dementia. Okay, let me.
Maybe. It might be early onset. But
You know what? Chloroformed by children is funnier.
So Hurtbox, which one?
Chloroformed by children is funnier.
Chloroformed by children.
All right.
Considering the thumbnail, it
still fits. It still fits.
All right. Episode is titled.
Remember, children. If you ever find yourself on Epstein's Island, turnabout is fair play.
He's not wrong.
No.
Remember, if you ever wake up on Epstein's Island and you see somebody heading your way, put them in the block string.
I immediately think of fucking one of Leon's little like side clips that he does on his podcast and his channel, where it's like it's the Sonic bit where like from like remember the Sonic AM or whatever the fuck it was called, the old Sonic cartoon, where it's like remember kids, it's always nice to get a hug from someone you like, but if you get touched in a way or in a place or a way that makes you uncomfortable, it's no good. Yeah, but his one is just it's the fucking Sonic from no, it's the one from Sonic Adventure, and he's like, if somebody ever touches you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, touch them back. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, where was it? I sent my friend one that was like that. It was the Master Chief though saying it.
That's good. That's solid. Okay, well,
that's pretty good.
So we have our title then.
We are titled.
Good.
Wonderful.
So I guess that's kind of a wrap for us here. We might as well do our fucking shilling and then call it a night. You know what, Hurtbox, since you're our guest, why don't you go? Wait, Hurtbox, do you stream?
Not really. I mean, I did in October. I haven't for like the last couple of years.
Oh.
But
well, I mean, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience about before you go?
But yeah, just channel that you guys got in the description. I occasionally I might make content again in the future.
Okay.
I've been getting stuff together to do that again. You know, one whole year of 2 surgeries, that puts you down for a little while.
Do it.
That's
like understandable.
Well, I hope you're recovering.
Also, I've been fine. It's just also I've been making content for 14 years. My bones hurt.
Fair enough. Also very fair. All right. Well, yeah, everyone, please do go and give Hurtbox some love over on his channel. If you would, we'd all very much appreciate it. You know, we are very appreciative that Hurtbox came and joined us tonight. Thank you, Hurtbox.
Yeah.
Being invited.
Well, that being said, I suppose we can go over to Rada. What's going on with you?
There may be a stream on Thursday, and that will be Neo 3. There will be no joint stream with Sheep on Friday, but that's because he's going to be on New Black Street. So feel free to go over there and watch him on that.
Cool.
Saturday should be Baldur's Gate 3, and Sunday will be more Neo 3, and then I will play some game hopefully between now and Monday and write a script and edit a video and put out a review about whatever game demo I've managed to play. It will not be that Jesus Christ demo because I played it briefly while we were sitting here and the whole thing gave me a headache, so that's not happening. But yeah, that's what I got. What are you doing, Bear?
I will be showing up on Thursday on Jazz's Marvel Rivals stream because I don't have a channel. I don't do things on my own.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not a content creator, I like to say, and then Rada will immediately jump in with telling me, I'm making content here. Blah, blah, blah.
He is a content creator. He just doesn't like to admit it.
You could have just stopped right there where you said I'm not a cunt.
I'm not a content creator.
No, I'm not a content creator. A
correct
content
that
creator,
too.
on the other hand. Jury's still out on that one. Never know.
Jazz. Yeah, well, as for yours truly, I think tomorrow afternoon I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the Zenless Zone Zero story update. There are some Snake Girl shenanigans to get into there, which I'm looking forward to checking out. So I'll be doing that in the evening. Maybe some more Crimson Desert, because let's see, we got to continue Crimson Desert. We got to continue Monster Hunter Stories 3. Obviously, Marvel Rivals is going to be Thursday night. I feel like I'm forgetting something here. There's something else I wanted to check out, wasn't there? I don't know. Well, I'll figure out what I'm going to do on Wednesday night tomorrow. But definitely Zenless Zone Zero update. Probably just do more Crimson Desert tomorrow evening, honestly. That'll probably be the plan. And then Thursday afternoon, we'll do Monster Hunter Stories 3. And then in the evening, we'll do Marvel Rivals, obviously, with Bear, Buddy, and some other good friends. Maybe Patho will swing by. Who knows? She's expressed interest in playing Marvel Rivals. So, yeah. So we'll see if she's going to come hang out with us. If not, then she'll probably come by next Thursday, because she's also involved in the one player versus Strad thing that Rose is doing. But that's only going to be every other week. So if that's the case, then she'll probably be able to play with us like every once in a while. And then, of course, next week, we'll be getting back to it again. D&D on Rose's channel on Monday. That'll be the Through the Mists campaign, the 4-year one. And then, obviously, on Tuesday, we'll be back here. On Tuesday night, Asta will be back with us. And we're going to talk about the pop culture news again and everything that's been going on in the week. But, I mean, hey, guys.
He's going to do it again.
How much could happen in 1 week, really?
God damn.
Stop that. Just no.
With all that said and done, chat, thank you guys all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, maybe tell your friends about it. Maybe put a like on there. Help us get the ball rolling a little bit faster here. We love it and appreciate that. Because, hey, we're counting on you guys for this growth thing. So, all that said and done, you all have a great evening. Go eat some food, drink some water. Definitely get some fucking rest. I know you guys got sleep problems. I know it. I know it because I have sleep problems. So does Bear, so does Rada, so does Hurtbox. We're all sleeping bad.
What is
I
you
work
guys should try to sleep
you
better.
want.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.